So, as you guys have made your way through this sort of tiny passage that you had to get on your hands and knees to crawl through and come out of the back of this fireplace, and you are now currently in this sort of revealed cave section, and Reinhold has come across, looks like some blood spatter or a wound that has kind of traced its way further in into the abyss here. So what are you guys doing is what I want to know.
Is the blood dried?
Reasonably so. Okay. I'd say it's still pretty recent, and it's got some, like, viscosity to it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna step around the blood, not into it, but just keep continuing through. I don't know if you want, like, general perception or whatever, but I'm just keeping an eye out for people now.
Well, it depends on what you're looking for.
People.
Okay. You have a gaggle of people behind you.
Okay.
Fortunately or unfortunately, no people in front of you.
So I got an auto pass on that, on the ones behind me. Good, good.
That's true.
Except for one of them, I'm missing one.
Yes. Just a quick reminder, Riven is invisible to you all. And he still has, I'd say, 45 minutes left on this invisibility spell that Vazur cast on him.
Is there any kind of mechanism nearby to possibly close up the fireplace entrance?
You can close it from the back.
Does it seem possible to open it from the back as well?
Yeah, you just have to, like, pry it open.
Okay, but it seems feasible at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember,
I'd like to close it.
Yeah, it's closed up, and it's weakened by, like, soot and, fire damage and stuff like that, where it's kind of not as structurally sound.
Okay, and I'll just kind of tiptoe.
Yeah, as you're making your way sort of further into this cave system, you hear, like, dripping of water a bit further in, and also, like, shuffling of feet that is echoing throughout.
I'd like to... Oh, God.
Is that our feet?
I'd like to... Is there any way for me to, like, kind of peek through this little gap in here? See what's around this corner?
Yeah. Give me a...
Remember, I'm not making my armor, too, so...
Yeah. Give me a perception check, please.
Okay.
None of us are wearing armor either.
Oh.
Nice. That's just what I like to see. Alrighty. So, from what you can tell, as you're sort of craning your head around the corner, you see a bit further past, it seems that there is a sort of split in the proverbial road. However, past this rock, as you sort of crane your head around the other way, you see an old dead body with blood that has been, like, poured out of it.
Alright, I'm not a stealth guy. I don't know how stealth works, but I'm gonna try and, like, be sneaky here because I don't know what's around in this zone here. So I'll just kind of keep myself quiet, slowly moving on up here, and gingerly avoid all these blood spots.
Yep, absolutely.
And once we get close enough, I'd like to kind of, as best as I can, do a visual assessment on this guy.
Sure. Give me a medicine check.
Right.
What are the rest of y'all doing?
10.
Vazur will be keeping his ears out, trying to listen to see if these footsteps would be getting any closer.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
They seem to be following you.
Scary.
So, I'll probably whisper to Vazur, hey, you,
Oh,
don't have to...
Sorry, I forgot you were right there. Invisible.
You don't have to keep me invisible any longer, I don't think.
Oh, but it could be useful just in case.
I mean, I don't wish to keep scaring all of you.
I mean, fair, but you could still maybe scout ahead if there's more ahead to be scouted.
That's true.
That's actually a really good idea. Maybe Reinhold should come back here a little bit, and Ash and I should go ahead. I mean, Riven. I mean, Invisible Man.
Okay. Yeah, I'll, while Reinhold's kind of investigating stuff, I'll just kind of creep forward and see if I can't see anything.
Okay. So as you approach, you see that sort of fork in the path, and you see more trail of blood further east.
Oh, that doesn't seem good. And I will walk forward, trying to be as sort of quiet as I can.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good. I'll just kind of call back in a low voice. Guys, I don't think Dunmaldir is very safe to be in these days.
I don't know what that means.
There's another body over here.
Vazur, give me a perception check, please. And I'll make one for scales as well.
Strong rolls tonight, guys.
Strong rolls.
Okay.
We're in fact killing.
Look at
Scales! You see
Good job,
Scales
Scales.
look this way and go, "Huh?"
What do you see, buddy?
Looks up at you and sort of nudges you, like, in your leg.
Like toward a direction? Like forward or?
No, just kind of forcefully.
Is it hostiles?
Uh,
I don't know, man. I wish you could speak back to me. Yeah. Okay. We'll hide behind this wall.
Reinhold, the body that you found seems to have a couple claw marks, but also some, like, arcane blasts that have met it. Riven, yours is heavily clawed and serrated, with the torso being separated from the entire bottom half of the body.
Oh, jeez.
Reinhold, Krane, Embra, Scales is on alert, I think. Something might be ahead.
Something up?
Potentially.
I'll say
No, like,
you,
in the ceiling?
Reinhold, and Riven, go ahead and give me a nature check, please.
So you're gonna ask for a save. My heart sank.
Okay.
Suck it, Riven.
That's fair. I will.
Reinhold, your creature is of very short stature, probably a good foot or more shorter than you, and it seems to be dwarven in nature, I would say.
Any like identifying features, tattoos, scars besides the very obvious ones?
Give me an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
I
Oh,
have
there
a
it is.
question.
Sure. What's up, Krane? Or Robin Zegblue.
Yes, Robin, thank you.
National Zegblue, Wand of Sequence.
Yes. So, when we got here, we got little wristband thingies that were different colors. Do these guys have any of those?
They do not have those. However, what Reinhold points out is that the marking on what fabric is left sort of matches that of some of what the grunts were wearing, topside, so to speak.
outside, like where we came in, or like
where you came from?
above?
Yeah, where you came in, and also like the first grunt
Oh,
to
okay.
sort of meet you. Yeah.
Not good. I can say that with confidence.
At least they're not going after their guests. They're only going after the workers.
Me, an empath. Something's bad happens here.
Sensing that something's wrong, huh?
Could I
You want me to go play Xbox?
could I peek around this corner that Vazur pointed out?
Yeah,
See
absolutely.
if I can't see what's going on down there.
Sure.
Do you want a perception check?
Yeah, please.
And 13.
Okay. Yeah, there's something further down, although you're not exactly sure what. You do see at the very far end another big boulder, and maybe another passageway to the right, but you're not sure.
Riven.
I'll go check it out. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, thank you.
I'll be careful.
Thank you.
So yeah, Riven is invisible, although not to me. And that
Not
was
And-
super cool.
We see what Scales is pointing at or trying to hint at.
Vazur, where are
Not
you
yet.
going?
Well, Krane, you're not around the corner, so Scales
Well,
was
he
kind
was
of
pointing at something. He was over.
yeah,
here, though.
gesturing this way.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Um,
I'll call back. Another body in a passageway to the right.
All right. Head down.
Riven, you hear very faintly the sound of like dripping water and almost like a shimmering.
Vazur, you would have bumped into something.
Oh, sorry, Riven.
It's all right. Do you guys hear that?
Do I hear it?
Not yet.
How about now?
What does-
Faintly. What was that?
How
Krane?
about now? Sorry.
What's the ceiling look like? Is there anything that could, be hiding little foes?
Thousands of giant spiders.
Oh,
Oh,
No, but it is dark. I mean, most of the ceilings here are anywhere from like 8 feet in the rear, like in the corners where it's narrow, to like 15 feet in the big open spaces. But yeah, more of the same when it comes to discovering this body here.
Hold on, Vazur.
does it look like these things put up a fight, or they just kind of like got dragged down here?
If they did, you're not sure where their weapons are, because everyone you saw in the expanse of Dunmuldir was armed. But it seems that there might be some defensive wounds. I would say most of these, though, is struggled.
Could I do another medicine? Are there any signs of decay?
Okay.
Like-
Yeah, give me a medicine.
Could I assist him?
While you're invisible?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I would effectively
Tell me how.
help. Effectively, I would just be leaning, like, up to the body next to him, just kind of, seeing if I can spot the signs as well.
Gotcha. Okay.
Maybe
Sure.
just something from this angle.
I would say
he'll miss.
Reinhold, I would say roll with advantage, please.
21.
Nice. So as far as decay goes, maybe about a week. In fact, with that 21, I'll kind of rope this into it. As you are inspecting the body, one of the things you find is a little amulet, not stringed or anything, but just the amulet part. Sort of fall out of one of the vest pockets or something on a torso fabric, and it falls out. And it is a symbol of a religion that you've seen before, and it's the symbol for Yildus.
Oh,
Remind me.
So
They're
Yuldu's were like the eyes of Yuldu's were the people you saw in
Oh yes.
Galaxyr's temple, but that's just like a sect of like the temple of Yuldu's.
Okay.
And Yuldu's
There-
covers everything from like goddess of, you know, the moon, stars, seasons, and knowledge.
Does this seem like a standard issue kind of amulet, or is this something special to this guy? Or
It's
or girl?
ornate, I will say. It's
Okay.
probably worth a decent chunk of coin, maybe like 20, 30 gold pieces. And you know Yuldu's to be sort of like a scholarly type of deity. However, you know, knowing the eyes of Yuldu's that exist, it also could be sort of like kind of secret society flavor in there, like hunting knowledge and whatnot.
Sure.
And this one
Feeling
is actually not.
declarations.
Yeah, this one is actually not dwarven in stature. It is a smaller humanoid, maybe half elf or a shorter human, but nonetheless still has some of the same wounds that everyone else had.
I will return the amulets to the body.
Okay.
And just say a silent prayer, and I'm gonna check this little corridor here. This seems like a perfect bottleneck for a trap, so I'm gonna check that for a trap if that's all right with you.
Sure.
Is that investigation?
Investigation.
Oh, 6. It's clear. Let's run.
All right, I think I can
Better
go
to burn
first
all those
again.
now. Feel free.
I don't think that there's anything here that can grapple me.
Famous last words.
More blood splatters, another body.
So as
no.
as you get to there, I'm just gonna.
Oh no, never mind. Goodbye.
You hear this sort of, and I'll turn down the other stuff. You hear a small ambient sound of like chimes and sort of this whooshing spectral sound and cracks, almost like cracks on ice. It's an ambient sound and it's very faint, but it's coming from like around the corner, but in this direction.
Does the do the chimes seem rhythmic?
No, they seem pretty random. It's like a drone of a note, and then chimes sort of around it.
Okay.
Riven,
I will.
Riven, were you giving us the all clear to go ahead?
I hear some chimes or something. Just one more moment, then. Everyone come forward.
Yeah, your voice does carry quite a bit too, even in this space with so many sort of large boulders and fluctuating ceiling heights. It's, even while you're keeping a low tone, it sort of travels a bit.
Okay. Then I will go down here.
While he's doing that, just a quick, like, I guess, cursory glance is the best way to put it, but, like, does this guy seem like another worshiper of Yuldu's?
That you're not too sure of. Nothing immediately strikes you as that being the answer.
Okay.
Riven, as you get there, and I'm just gonna accentuate this point, and I'll actually move you here so you get a better view. You see this
Okay.
like floating shadow.
Oh,
Not
great.
floating, but submerged shadow, and it's sort of like twisting in the water a little bit. Like this is a deep pool.
Okay. I'll probably approach it a little bit, see if I can't get a better look at what's inside it.
Okay. As you
Oh,
approach, you see this figure kind of fall in opacity, like it's sinking deeper until it
Yeah.
disappears. And then you
Oh, great.
see slowly this sort of creature rise up out of the water, only to
Oh.
about chin height.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, sorry, my audio seemed
good.
to. All right, so they rise up to their chin.
Yep.
Are they looking at me per se?
Yes, it seems that they are.
No.
Guy.
This seems female in nature, has pretty feminine facial features, and is adorned in like a blouse that is submerged beneath the water and sort of swaying back and forth quite dreamily.
Guys, quickly.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry if I bumped into you, Riven.
No, you didn't. Don't worry. I have no idea what this thing is.
The Lady of the Lake.
Oh god, cool. I call dibs.
Is this the girl from the ring? I think there's a play about her.
Let's see. Is anyone here proficient in Arcana?
Not me.
I think Embra is.
Okay.
Yeah, she is.
Okay,
I'm not.
Give me a roll.
Do I have dark mode or something on? My character page is see-through.
That happened to me once. I had to relaunch the
Character
thing.
page is see-through.
Alright, I'll relaunch after I roll an Arcana for her.
Whoa, dang.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she hella smart.
I will wait upon your return to continue, but I can get you something based off that. Vazur, how do you take coming around the corner and seeing this sort of visage?
If it's not immediately hostile, Vazur would just kind of be like staring at it, waiting for a response or a reaction in some way.
Yeah, it does not seem to be hostile.
Immediate divine sense.
Oh, sure. Go ahead and, yep. Cool.
And
Well, Riven's right next to you, but invisible, so you get an undead there. No.
technically.
You have a presence of undead from this point.
I see.
You know, with your, I don't know, 60 feet.
Barely in the range.
Yeah, crazy. Luckily, it's not behind, like, a wall or something.
The Vazur will give it a little wave.
Okay. You will see the creature sort of sway back and forth in the water a little bit, come up to about, like, neck height. And what Embra sort of sees, very faintly, is that there's almost some sort of, like, energy or bond tying her to this area. Is the best way I can describe it without giving away anything.
I see.
In fact, I wonder if there is... I'm going to see if I can find something that might make it a little cute here. Let's see here. Maybe like a fog? Yeah, I guess it looks sort of foggy. But yeah, this woman, it seems, is sort of like playfully swaying in the water back and forth.
Huh. Well, I don't think the thing that we're looking for is down here. Maybe we should go.
Would you like to turn your back on the creepy swaying girl?
Oh, well, you could just back up. You know, just back it all the way up.
Are we just gonna walk backwards through the rest of this cave, Krane?
Well, you walk back far enough until you're out of, like, her range, and then you turn around and run, or some of us could just back up, and then some of us could go forward, so we have both ways covered.
I think if it intended us harm, it would have attempted to do so already. Right?
Maybe. Let's see. Riven, give me a medicine check since you're proficient.
Yeah. I never did get my medical license, unfortunately.
Oh, nice. 22. Okay. With that roll, even if looking from afar and getting, as close as you can without being, like, kind of stepping your toe in the water, this woman seems to have, this woman seems to have died, and the cause of death from your eyes from this far away seems to be of drowning. Got that sort of same discoloration and sort of, just absence of pink in the flesh and everything, and aside from that, it looks living. Like there's no real decay on the body at all. The sort of eyes lost their color. The skin is now like a milky blue-white, starved for oxygen, and it seems that like this person has drowned.
Is there like a way to determine age at all?
Not exactly. One weird thing to say that sort of in this sort of fog or in this sort of mist around this creature, you notice now that because there's a little bit of movement under the water that you can see, and then this creature is not swaying in the water. This creature is drowning.
I see. Do they seem to have like something like attached to like their like lower or like their legs?
Not that you can see.
Besides sort of like staring at us and, well, I guess now we know it's not playfully swaying, is there anything else that she's sort of doing or indicating towards us?
Give me an insight check.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. I think she's friendly.
Plus, A+ rolls tonight.
She is beckoning for your help. And her demeanor is that of a person who is like hopeless.
Oh, come on.
Oh, guys, I'm scared absolutely shitless now.
They don't,
Oh,
come
on.
One of my friends sent me an image just now.
You know what they tell you in like lifeguarding class? Or not lifeguarding, but like swimming class. If somebody's drowning, you should throw something to them and not go to them yourself, because otherwise they could drown you themselves.
Well,
So-
here, I'm sure we've got some rope between us. Let's toss a rope in there.
I didn't say that.
Well, I imagine with the insight as well as how I think Riven would take it, I'd probably take a step or two forward. I'll sort of say from the guise of invisibility, just, do you need help?
The creature does not respond, and now some of its facial features, such as the mouth, chin and mouth level, are now, it seems, below the water, like they're like thrashing and trying to tread.
Wait, pause for a second. I thought you said like she was rising up out of the water and now she's going back down?
Yeah, she slowly rose out, like up to her chin and neck level, and she's just got this sort of fatigued and hopeless look on her face.
But she looks like she already drowned and she's drowning again?
I'll toss a rope.
Okay. That's very confusing, but okay, let's go.
I'm probably also gonna get in and reach my hand out.
So who's doing what first and when and how?
I was going to toss a rope, but I don't necessarily... I'm not going to fight over the order. How about that?
Yeah,
Well, we can't
I
see that Riven is climbing in unless there's like
Right.
splashy splashes.
That's true.
I mean, probably.
Robin
Point
is
for it?
keeping an eye over our shoulder to see if this is like a trap and there's somebody coming behind us.
Sure. You guys see a splash or a disturbance in the water as the ripples go that way, and all away from you.
I guess I'll end the invisibility.
It's up to y'all.
Because he's moving through the water and it can see him, so we ain't really hiding from this thing.
Riven,
Okay.
please tell me you're not in the water right now.
So you're ending concentration.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you guys should now be able to see.
Nope.
Riven, as you approach, I will say this woman has a hint of hope in her eyes. And beyond that, it's still sort of kind of pitiful, I would say.
Mm.
I was being serious about. Oh, there he is. Never mind.
But yeah, I guess once I kind of wade in a little bit, I'll kind of reach my hand out as if to help her out. Just take my hands. I'll help you any way I can.
Okay.
Riven,
Riven. Oh,
Riven.
boy.
Alrighty. Exactly what I wanted. No, that's not true. Reinhold, you are not wearing armor, correct?
That is correct, sir.
I'm gonna unequip it so we reflect the correct
Oh,
AC.
yeah. Sorry.
As similar to like a dart firing from like a blowpipe, you see from the water these long black strands of hair strike at you, Reinhold.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's not even in
Luckily,
the water.
Thank you, Shania.
Thank you, Shania.
I didn't hear it.
I heard it.
Too bad.
I guess that don't impress you much then, huh, Darren?
No, don't impress me much.
Good stuff. What a shame. So you saw these long sort of tendrils sort of reach out from the water and try and embrace you almost and try and wrap around you. Riven, this woman seems even more frightened and afraid and like you would assume kicking and struggling, although as you're this close you don't see any like waist or legs. It seems to be
Okay.
torso and long hair.
And the hair is what struck at Reinhold.
Attempted to, yeah. It sort of whipped past you as it like shot out from the water, and nearly missed Vazur and was trying to strike at Reinhold. And it sort of hits his body, but doesn't make it like a curling grasp around him. However, with an ability known as multi-attack, it's going to try again.
Oh no.
Why is it not attacking me?
Okay, so I think a 9 would
Yeah.
hit your AC and match.
Meets
Oh,
beats.
So it's not going to do any. It's not going to do any damage to you, but it's going to try and reel you into it. So
Ooh.
I need you to make an athletics check,
Ha
and this will
I'm
be
good at
versus. It's actually I think it has a set DC.
Whiff the roll. Whiff the roll. Nope. I don't think I whiffed it.
Oh, you're good. You're good. So yeah, you sort of hold tight and resist as the hair is around you and you're grappled, I'll say, but you're not pulled. So I'll just put not the condition on you, but just a little sign there.
Little indicator.
Yeah. And you hear Riven a whispered word to you, although this
Oh, no.
creature's mouth does not move. And it says, Sabin.
sorry, I didn't catch that really. I heard save, I think.
Sabin.
Yeah, you heard the name Sabin
Saving.
whispered
Got
to
it.
you. Like grittily through teeth whispered to you. Give me a nature check, Riven.
Okay. I will surely do that.
Krane, you can go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Okay, Krane, I'll resolve yours first. For a moment, you see like bats every so often sort of flying around and sort of hiding in little nooks and crannies. But you hear, it's pretty sporadic this direction, but you hear heavier wing flaps further into the cave that sort of wrap around.
Like, not bat flaps?
You're not sure. It could just be multiple bats or something. I don't know how to explain it except that it's kind of light and sort of it's just not as heavy an audio footprint from this direction, and it's heavier further in. Could be darker, could be more than a mass in that area. Riven, you are pretty confident that this creature that has passed, although undead, was at some point a water genasi.
I see. If I reach out, am I able to, like, touch this being?
Huh. I'll say yeah.
Am I able to, like, with them in tow, try to take them out of the water?
It would almost be contested because this creature can't really help itself in that direction. That is to say, once it touches, like, solid land, it doesn't have much maneuverability except its two hands. It's almost like the bottom half of the body is ethereal.
What do you want to do with her, Riven?
I'm I'm probably like straining to try and like get her out. And I'm going. I think we need to save her.
True.
As all this is happening, you see the telltale signs. Actually, I think all of you, because you all know how to do something akin to this. You see this woman start to cast a spell, and I need to know if you're going to allow this.
I don't have counterspell, so
Honestly, I don't think Riven would deck someone for starting to cast magic, so
Okay.
I'll allow it.
I hate wizards.
So it will put a 20-foot sphere down right here as it casts silence. And when it does, the creature will sort of speak freely. I need to find him.
I kind of look at her. I imagine my voice won't come out at all.
He doomed me to be here. I need to find Sabin.
Like I said, I wouldn't. I imagine she can't hear anything I would be saying, but I would just kind of nod at her.
I need to know that you won't be one of the ones who tries to put me down.
I'll shake my head.
She looks past at the rest of you.
Are we all hearing what she's saying?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then the Vazur would shake his head no as well.
Drew, were
Yep.
there any bodies that seemed similar to her?
No.
All right, I guess yeah. I'll shake my head or nod my head or whichever one is the correct answer in this case.
Yeah, so she's just sort of asking, like, hey, if if this is to continue, like, this conversation, I need to know I'm not going to be struck down. What about you, Robin Zeg Blue Crane?
Good old
Crane,
Robin Zeg.
Robin's egg blue crane will give a thumbs up.
Nice.
Like, mum's the word thumbs up. Yeah.
She will explain a bit more and say, I was lured here by that treacherous eel and sunk down when I wasn't of any use to him. I don't know why he needed me. I don't know if it was some weird fetish. For his pleasure, I don't know. But he took me away into this cave and showed me some, I don't know, idol. And told me to examine it. And I don't know if maybe he made it and was trying to impress me. But whatever it was, I laid my hands on it and he had no use for me anymore. It's when everything went black and next thing I knew I was drowning in this pool. Give me one moment. She will drop the concentration on the silence spell and allow a proper conversation to be had.
Am I still being entangled by these hair vines?
No, although you still see them sort of floating in the water around her. Actually, almost making like a V, like a cone, as to sort of protect herself from you all.
At that point, I imagine I just say, an unjust death has to be met with judgment, and I know that it must hurt, but I'll kind of, while treading, I imagine if it's a deep pool, kind of hold my hand out. I am, Riven. I'll do anything I can to help you.
What hand dominant are you, Riven?
I'm left-handed.
Okay. She will put out her left, which seems that is the only one that she has. As Vazur, when you back up off this square, you see this sort of limb here.
Oh, so sorry.
I imagine I'll put my left hand out then.
Do the hokey pokey.
Turn myself around.
There you go. So she will end that concentration and...
Hey, Drew?
Yeah.
Is a body an object?
Is a body an object? You mean like this limb?
Yeah.
At that point, it's no longer a creature, yes, I would say that's an object.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Just, racking my brain here. Continue.
Lord knows what he'll do with that hand.
Nothing yet.
Oh, that's fair. She will extend her hand out to Riven. I thank you for not taking any hostility towards me. Anything I've done here has been to defend myself.
Let's say that I like to help people in need, and looks can be deceiving.
I am, in a way, in need. I am bound to this place for what Sabin did to me. I don't know how to explain it, but I have the urge to embrace him.
I would not recommend that.
I believe it is the only way that I will be released from my undeath.
Then I suppose we could take you with us and see if we come across this evildoer.
I am ecstatic at the possibility, but I am bound to this pool.
So we'll have to.
I cannot make it on solid ground.
We'll have to bring Sabin to her.
Is there any way we can remove you from the pool, even temporarily?
I've tried. I don't know what it is or why it happens, but I just can't.
I see.
What was your name?
My name is Karavi.
Karavi. Karavi, I'll kind of like look back at everyone, make sure I'm not, promising anything that, they wouldn't agree with.
I'm game.
I am not saying anything yet.
Scales.
Huh?
Alright. That's majority. Well, Karavi, I tell you this now. We'll explore further into this area and see if we can't come across this person. And we will help bring them to justice.
I hope that is the case. I don't know how much time I have spent here, but it feels beyond like all I know is all my vision knows is the swift movement of this water around me. I don't even remember what it's like to breathe.
Karavi, may I ask you a couple of questions?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
What do you remember about your death?
I just sort of remembering things go black and past that, I remember being sunken into this pool here. I don't know details, but I remember that last feeling of this water flowing into my mouth.
Is the water, can we see through it at all?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little murky and it's like sediment filled and whatnot. But I'd say it's like, what's the word? It's not heavily obscured, but it's close.
Is there any, it's gonna sound kind of stupid, anything resembling a body near the bottom?
You're not sure. In fact, you're not even sure how much you would have to go down till you get to the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, for reference, I don't feel my feet touching the bottom.
I want to pick up this this arm. I mean, I don't want to, but I'm going to.
Okay, you're gonna pick up the arm.
Yep. Any reaction from Karavi?
No, she seems to be like skulking.
Anything on the arm, like on the fingers, like rings or? I'm not looting.
Rings.
I'm just trying to figure something out
No
here.
rings. I mean, you see like a couple like tan lines to where a ring might have been at one point, or like a bracelet tan line as well.
And how long ago would this arm have come from an expired person?
Ooh, I'd say that would have to be a medicine check, please.
Okay. 20.
Nice, not bad. I would say you would venture to guess anywhere from a month to 3 months.
1 to 3 months.
Yeah.
Where did you come from, Karavi?
I traveled here. I traveled here. Sorry, it's been so long. I remember visiting Terran's Cross on the way here. I don't even really remember how I got here, if I took a carriage or horse.
Do you remember why you came here?
I had a meeting, but I don't remember if it was with Sabin. I recall I recall being treated to a nice dinner. There was a sweet sort of blueberry wine, I believe. I don't remember much more. Those were the last leisurely senses that I remember.
I know this is a stretch, Karavi, but do you remember what your occupation was in life?
I did many things. I spent time as a bookkeeper at a dog racing track. I was a researcher at Cairndal. It was sort of an internship. So as she is telling you this, Reinhold, you feel a sudden piercing in your back, and you sort of turn, and you see Krane holding a bow with the arrow, or the string sort of let go. And as you turn around, the shaft of an arrow scrapes on this rock as you are dealt 11 points of piercing damage.
Oh, it's already applied. Okay.
And give me an insight check, Reinhold.
Sure. A 6.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. No worries.
You're pretty sure Krane went rogue and very badly missed the woman.
You all right there, Krane? You kind of shot me again.
Again? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm gonna start walking towards Krane.
Can we put a time stop on this and say why when everyone is mind controlled or something, why do we attack Reinhold? Because it happened.
I know.
Most HP.
I'm the No, I don't actually.
Why
That title goes to Krane.
why would anyone attack Reinhold in this situation?
Huh.
Why did the woman attack Reinhold in that situation?
Holy, 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 holy.
I have no clue.
Well, that's crazy that you have no clue. Reinhold, in the blink of an eye, as you are about to scold the living hell out of Krane. Well, Krane, yeah, you do have multi-attack, so you would have shot again. But this is the last freebie you get. Cool. So that's going to be another 5 points. So this all would have happened in, like, blink of an eye. Or, like, you know, on a turn. But as you turn and scold Krane, or about to take the piss out of him, as you sort of get to this boulder, out of the corner of your eye, perched on a rock, and targeting you with some sort of attack, as though it came out of a wall, you see a beautiful sort of fiendish creature that is trying to embrace you, almost like the maiden was trying to embrace you or Riven or whoever was close. As you see this beautiful creature try and put a draining kiss onto you. You need to make a Constitution save in the chat log.
Oh,
perfect. And I need all of you to roll initiative, please, just from your character sheet. I don't think I set in there yet. Okay. So this creature puts the hurt on you, and that will be. Give me a moment here. Nice. I love that. Reinhold, unfortunately, that's going to be 38 points of damage.
Where is my... Oh, there it is.
If Krane wasn't whammied right now, he and I would be gossiping so much.
And as it stands, we're going to have some fun here. All right.
I have a question. Just,
yeah.
You know, just
hit me up.
What is Robin/Crane's motivation right now? Does he still want to take down Reinhold, or is this other thing now taking priority?
You are that word.
I didn't
that word.
The word that just popped up among your head. What do those little heart eyes indicate, do you think, on your token right now?
Crane's got cootie.
Yeah, Krane has mega cooties.
Krane fell in love.
I
Krane.
don't know what that one means. I can't mouse over it and see what it means.
You are charmed.
Oh, okay. So I see my motivation.
So you must obey the fiend's verbal or telepathic commands, for which you hear another. In fact, I don't like any of them. Fire at will, darling.
Got it, ma'am.
So, as we start here, this succubus, as it were, is about to take the piss out of y'all. Alrighty. We'll have this creature. Remember this, Reinhold, just to put it in there. Your hit point maximum is also drained by the amount that you took.
Oh.
So just keep this in mind. Your current hit point maximum will be, what, 65 minus 39, was it?
38.
So 27.
No.
So you can heal up to 27.
Thanks for that.
Yep. Alrighty. The succubus will try and target you with a claw attack.
Uh-huh.
So a 12.
Yeah.
And this will be like a total of 9 points of damage, which I have applied. And let's see here.
Oh shit! I think I added 27 to my max. I didn't mean to do that.
I mean, we'll know what it means.
Oh, okay. I'll just leave it then. I'll put it back.
Yeah, because really, just put it there as a reminder that that's what you can heal to, and then we'll. Basically, it's when the red part of the bar matches the purple part. That's how we know
Yep.
what you can heal to. After that, I think this creature will...
Come on. Pull the trigger. Fucking trigger!
It's gonna stay right there, but it will leave your melee range as it spends 15 of its movement to go 15 feet in the air.
Guess I can't take a bonus action as a reaction, so I'll just slap her with a flame tongue. Without flames.
Sure.
Tongue.
Go ahead and target and
That came out completely wrong.
Reinhold, I think you're already in hot water because of trying to hit her with your tongue.
Yikes.
Yes.
Unfortunately, 11 misses. But do not fret, because the next turn, Vazur, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Oh, join the club, buddy. Oh,
Can I add my flash of genius to my own save?
As long as it says you can. And as long as you have uses left, because I know you used it a bunch last...
Yeah, I have one more.
Okay. It's up to you.
I'll try it. Fuck it.
Okay. +4 to the roll. That succeeds as a creature that came out of the wall near you tried to whisper in your ear. But it sounds like a jarbled mess.
I like to think that it tried and then Scales was like, ah!
Yeah, absolutely.
Aww.
So it tried to reach you, but it is a jarbled mess. And this creature will also leave your melee range. However, it's a bit more vast over here, so it'll be 20 feet in the air. And that will be its turn. So, Riven, you are currently in water, so your movement is
a reaction. Oh wait, never mind. I just used my reaction to die.
That is true.
Shit. I will sort of, swim back to shore, kind of pull myself up. I guess I don't know if there's any particular rule for how much that would take. Maybe.
I mean, it's double movement just because you're in the water.
Yeah. Alright, so that'll be 10, and I'll sort of pull myself up. I will pull out the bow Krane gave me. And
remember what I taught you.
Oh, actually, that's a good point, Reinhold. I think Krane used the basket bow to shoot you, so I'm going to give you back 2 points.
Okay.
Oh, that's fair. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Plus 1 weapon.
You should have the.
That'll make all the difference.
Alright, pull out the basket bow.
And I will aim a couple of arrows at this creature near me.
Sure. Do you have the basket bow on your character sheet?
I don't think so,
Okay,
actually.
then I will put it on there. Give me a moment.
Yeah,
let's
I have
go.
longbow.
No worries. I just made a copy of it using your arrows, and it's equipped for you. There you go.
Alright.
Don't take my arrows. I need those to kill you.
No.
Nah, never. So let me target. And then as soon as I figure out what I'm doing here. Riven Caldros. That's me.
Oh yeah, 22 will hit. No, 14 will definitely hit.
And then one more.
Oh yeah, that's a good old hit there. Total of 26 damage.
Yep, and then I will sort of step closer to Vazur to sort of, solidarity of the pack kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. I'm assuming I would know this is some sort of fiend. I don't know if we've encountered a succubus before.
You have not encountered a succubus before, but I'd say with your knowledge of being from Night's Reach, where some of these things might be more commonly found, you know a bit about them. You know that they can charm you, but beyond that, those are like the tall tales that people tell almost.
Okay,
So,
and
end of Riven's turn.
Yep, that'll be it for me.
Okay, and Embra's turn. Right about meow.
Okay. Let's see. What will Embra do? This turn, I would say she would probably aim a Ray of Sickness at this one.
Okay.
So.
Oh, natural 20. Ew, yuck. Alright, so let's see if we make a con save here. Oh, we do not make a con save there, because it will take the full 3 points of damage. That is nasty.
COVID spray, let's go.
Yes, sir. This is a beautiful ray, beautiful sickness.
Alright. And I think that's good.
Alright. Vazur.
Alright. I have plenty of first level spells, so I'm going to give her the old catapult.
The old catapulte. Let's do it. So let's go.
Not good, damn you, but hey, you know.
Dex save.
And she
Oh, unfortunately made it. However, you do still have bonus action and movement.
Is there, I think I'm gonna stay where I am,
Okay.
and I got nothing for bonus action, so we're just turn.
Gotcha. Unfortunately, there's nothing to bite that is on the ground right now.
Right, the range is my problem.
Yeah. Okay. As far as this woman goes, she will get right under the incubus. In fact, I'll go here just so it's more easily seen. And it will make a hair attack because it has 20-foot reach. Jesus, that's a natural 20. Okay. That will do it. So that's a big 27 points of damage. And I will say, as it goes right now, try and use the other attack to reel it in 15 feet. So this creature is brought down to 5 feet above the water level. And in effect, it moves with her. So it shunts the incubus towards your guys' direction as to be within melee range. That being said, Reinhold, it is now your turn to shine.
Alright, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step right over to here.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my flame tongue greatsword away, and I'm gonna use both my attacks to smack the shit out of Krane.
Okay.
It's Robin, but thank you.
It's Robin. Okay.
That's a miss.
Oh no.
Top.
Oh,
That's a hit.
That's
Okay.
a bop.
Okay.
Get
Krane, Krane, as you, or Robin, whatever your alter ego, as you receive this unvaunted harm against you, which is just unreal, like, just pitiful, you need to make another wisdom saving throw.
Okie dokie. Ooh.
Okay. You are absolutely pissed at this guy. And you don't
What?
understand why this son of a bitch is fighting back.
Wait.
Reinhold, what else are you doing?
No.
No, because you need to repeat the saving throw. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're right. You
Yeah, I was
succeed
gonna
because
say.
you took harm. That's my fault. I misread that. So yeah, as Reinhold comes up and slaps the shit out of you, you sort of see like the little spirally like blurs of vision if you you stand up too fast, that sort of iron deficiency goodness. And Krane now sees the situation where the party is getting attacked by not one, but 2 flying beasts. And Reinhold has just snapped you out of your charm. Reinhold, anything else? Bonus action, movement? Conversation.
Shield of Faith.
Okay, on yourself.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta target myself. Hold on.
Sure.
Oh, can I target myself?
I can just add a Shield of Faith spell.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I'll just put it in the chat somehow.
So let's put that. Yeah, just make sure you spend the spell slot.
Yeah, I'll just -1 to my spell slots.
Gotcha.
That'll work.
Works for me. Alrighty. Krane, you are up and you are no longer charmed.
I'm sorry, Reinhold. I didn't mean it.
Kill him.
Got it. Okay. Well, I can't. Well, no, she's 15 feet up, so I can shoot at her.
Yep. And as you take the shot, she looks down at you and says, "Oh, how dare you!"
I definitely dare. I'm gonna shoot you again.
Got him.
Nice, that's pretty damage.
I'd like to add a squirrel to that.
Yeah.
How about 5 squirrels?
Oh.
Also, Reinhold, you're welcome. I didn't squirrel you.
Thank you for not squirreling me.
I will say, as you are now attacking with this non-magical longbow, you see that it doesn't pack nearly as much of a punch as the basilisk bow, as this succubus is sort of warding off the physical parts of your attack. Anything else?
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I will. Ooh. Hold on.
And oh?
Hello. Yes, I will go for a hunter's markers. Why not?
Okay.
Concentrating on healing spirit. That is so like 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it always knows the last one. Okay. Perfect. Any movement?
Nope.
Alright. Back to the top of the round. The succubus, if you will. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna drop down. We're gonna target our good friend Embra. She will get a flat +4 to this save, but it will also try to charm. So Embra needs to make a save, and we're going to add 4 to this. Oh, that's a good thing, because that makes it a success.
Ooh. I did not want to fire drop to center mass.
Let's see here. It will, if you don't mind. It's gonna use a bonus action to change its plane of existence.
What?
And go ethereal mode.
Go in goblin mode.
Oh, goblin mode. God damn it.
Yeah. And it is now the Incubi's turn. And what do we have here?
I'm not fully recovered. Don't hit me.
Well, just because you so nicely asked. No.
Oh, you're not fully recovered, huh?
You know, it's gonna stay above you guys. This 5 feet. It tries to like get away and get out of this like restraint that the maiden has it in. But being only able to reach you both, because it's 5 feet just diagonally, it's gonna go for, let's say Riven. Why not? As it tries to charm you.
Okay. Saving throw wisdom.
Hardly know him. Oh, that is a good saving throw and exactly what I wanted you to do. That is unfortunate for the Incubus because you succeeded.
God, you keep playing with my emotions, Drew. It's not even me.
It is Riven's turn as the Incubus cannot move.
So the creature is still within range, though?
Yep, it's just 5 feet, like, up.
This is a bit of an undignified spot to try and like punch him, I think. I'm just gonna leave that one there. I'm going to use a key point to disengage.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a couple steps back. And I will aim the bow at the incubus again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That bangs.
And then one more.
Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff. You
It
know
really-
now that the incubus is dead from your strikes, from the arrows, rather. And it sort of falls into the water and makes a big splash that sort of gets all over Vazur. This sort of sediment-filled water, just sort of almost sand-like in your eyes now. And as it falls, Riven, you have this moment where you notice that apparently the bow is not where Krane gets his squirrel's energy, as you had no squirrels come out from your shots.
Oh, this is bullshit. Never mind.
Alright, it is Embra's turn.
Okay. I'm assuming that we can't see this, the other being anywhere.
That is correct, to your knowledge.
I think she'll just hold a firebolt for if she sees it appear.
Okay, fair enough. Vazur, what are you doing?
It's my turn.
Yep, it is your
Okay,
turn.
sorry. I can move through people, right?
Yep, allies, as long as you don't end your turn there.
Okay, just making sure. So I went ethereal mode, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, turning the corner, not seeing anything, Vazur will just ready in action to swing at whatever appears around in this general area, I guess.
Gotcha, okay.
With the rainbow's reward.
Fair enough.
And Scales will position himself there in case of, he needs to deflect an attack. And that'll be turn.
Gotcha. Alright, the maiden, not being able to hop out of the water, will just sort of back herself into a defensive stance and just sort of wait for anything that might pop out at her. Reinhold, what about you?
Wasn't expecting this so soon. I'll dump all 30 of my land hands. Nope, not all 30. 23 of them into myself.
Okay, fair enough.
Because my
Getting you-
temporary max is 27.
Yep. Alrighty. Anything else?
That's a full action there. Leaves me with a bonus action. Let me see here. Maze. We can't see the other incubus, right?
Correct.
Okay, then, nope, that's nothing left for me. Unless I can use a bonus action or ready in action, but I assume I can't,
No.
so...
No, sorry. I have yet to make that subclass or something. Alrighty.
Then that is it for me.
Krane, what are you doing?
Does Hunter's Mark help me see where things are?
As far as I understand Hunter's Mark, and that is a big ask, you sort of mark a creature to where... I don't think it gives any bonus to, like... well, it gives advantage on trying to track it with, like, survival. Or perception, I think, as well. Yeah, let me pull up a spell. Yep, deal an extra d6 whenever you attack with a weapon. You have advantage on a wisdom perception or survival check you make to find it. So I don't know if you know that it's marked like that, like in your... in the fiber of your being. I don't think it like pings for you.
Good. It doesn't help me find it at all.
No, it's not like a locate object or a locate creature spell.
Okay. Well, Let's see. Can I see the other one?
You see a dead one, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we have to wait until the other one comes back.
Wait.
I will move this way, though.
Yeah. So you actually... Is that going to be the end of your turn?
Well, no, I'm gonna hold until I can see it, and then I'm gonna shoot at it.
Oh, gotcha. So you're holding your attack action.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Alrighty. You hear this, like, clobbering of footsteps from that direction, and you're not sure if it's one set or many. But around the corner, you see one of the Dwergar sort of sergeants or, like, lieutenants come around, and he'll say, "The hell is going on here?" Where is Zabin?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
We got lost.
We're being attacked currently by Incubus, or actually, Vazur wouldn't know that, I don't think.
He will continue, and he'll say, "As you should be in my goddamn domain. The hell are you all doing back here?"
We got lost.
He points to you, Reinhold, and says, "You're a goddamn man of the cloth. You should know better." And you are being targeted now, good man. As this person is not a Dwergar. It is a succubus, in fact.
Oh, we fell for the oldest trick in the book.
Is that true?
It will trigger an attack from you, Vazur. And you, Krane.
Heck yeah.
What about Embra's held?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this the one that I had hunter marked?
Yes, it is.
Did you see it teeter on the
I
freaking
did
17?
see it teeter.
I
Yeah,
didn't
as it
target it,
used
that's why.
its shape changer ability. Ooh, that was a close one. Okay, so we got 12 points from the firebolt. We got 5 from the longbow.
Should the damage update for her sorceress ability? Remember, for fire spells, she adds her charisma.
Oh, sure. So that would be, what, 10 total?
No, 17.
17.
Well, it's plus 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the 5 and thinking that was what Ember rolled. Okay, so 17. That will be rounded down to 8 because this creature is resistant to fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see.
I get to shoot him again.
Give me a moment. So I need to do 2 more because I already took 6, I believe, out of the 12 that was dealt. I need to deal the 5, which is not healing 2. I'm going to be subtracting 2 more because it's resistant. And your scroll damage and Hunter's Mark damage does full, so that's good. No, you only get multi-attack on your turn. Because this is a held action, this is 1 held attack.
Well, that's a ripoff.
That's what I used to think as well. So now I will resolve the creature. So Reinhold, on its turn, it is going to try and...
Kiss me again?
It just might. Yeah, why not? It's got another.
Why would you
left.
suggest that?
23.
23? Yeah, that succeeds. So you'll only take half damage from this.
And my health is lowered by half of whatever the total would be.
So only 20.
Oh, cool.
Gee
God.
whiz.
If your max gets reduced to 0, you just die, don't you?
Oh, you put negative 96 in your max.
Oh, I didn't mean to put 96. Whoops. Sorry. My finger, I was trying to put 58. My finger was over. don't know why I still end up with 96 though. Whatever.
Here, I'll fix this.
What the heck?
This was 27, and you have now 7 because you took 20.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm just trying to. Yeah, I'm just trying to fix something.
Gotcha.
Oh, because I had the. I see. Because I had the 27 still. That's why.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Well, in that case, Riven, you are up.
Okay. I see the creature, I imagine. I will sort of scoot up,
It's good.
and then I will shoot them.
Good scooting boogie. Oh yeah, that's a nice hit right there. Okay,
And then it's not.
don't worry, the first one will do it. So Riven, I would like to congratulate you, but also have you explain to me how you take down the succubus.
So I imagine that I kind of like shamble around the rock when I hear Reinhold getting smooched again. I will draw a bead and I just go, "Thank you, Krane," and then I will aim for sort of like a center mass shot. Nothing fancy. No squirrels, unfortunately.
Gotcha, I feel that. Okay, good stuff. Alrighty. As it stands, this combat is over.
Reinhold, are you okay?
No.
Sorry, Reinhold.
Just need to sit down for a few minutes.
I didn't mean to.
I'll kind of like pick my cane back up, kind of head on over.
You see the incubus. Well, this probably happened earlier, but the incubus that was in the water is now like sunken down and disappeared.
Krane, why didn't the spirits attack with the arrow?
What spirits?
The ones that like are on the arrow when you shoot them, like the squirrels and stuff.
Oh, my squirrel friends. that's not the bow. That's a me thing. That's like a That's like a crane. That's like my specialty. You know, like it's part of my special shooty magic stuff. You know.
Oh,
You did good though. Even without like squirrel magic and stuff. I thought you landed some nice shots there.
I mostly took the bow under the impression that I would have access to the squirrel magic. You can have it back.
Oh. Well no, you should keep it because you're still weak and like trying to, you're working on like being alive still.
I understand. I think I can take it easy, and if I need to, I have my own. I think it'll do better in your hands, but I appreciate you allowing me to hold it for a while. It's very well made.
Well, I didn't make it, but thanks.
Well, don't.
You're still more than welcome to hold on to it though, because
No,
you're
no.
still like half dead. Are you? Are you still half dead? Are you still full dead? Or are you
It
alive?
just-
Dead.
Okay. All right, Krane, calm down. I'm alive, and I'm more or less fine. Just need to try and take it easy for a little bit, like I said.
Yeah, and the bow helps you take it easy because it makes you need to do less work.
How does Reinhold look right now?
Like absolute fucking garbage.
Aggravated, assaulted, petrified, hurt.
Does Reinhold have lipstick on his face?
No.
Again, I'm really sorry, Reinhold. There was just a voice in my head, and it was like, you should really shoot Reinhold. And I was like,
It's fine, Krane.
yeah, it just made sense at the time, so I did it.
I'm
That's
gonna.
actually-
Would you like the verbatim message to Krane?
Actually, I kind of would.
It said in Crane's head, Shoot the Orcish one. His flesh being unbound by armor makes me so happy.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here, and I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on myself.
Okay. So yeah, Riven, that is why the Maiden and the Succubus both did not like Reinhold. Was the easiest target.
Makes sense.
I think she just really liked your pecs, maybe?
Although he is one tough character.
So what are you trying to cure?
My fucking drained body. I feel like I'm empty.
Okay. Let's see here. Just because I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I think I know one of the ways to undo the max health damage, but we don't really have time for that. Well, hold on. No, wait. Oh, we could. We could.
Or can we?
We can.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think we used it.
So,
last.
unfortunately, I believe the spell that would heal the lost...
Greater?
Yeah, it's Greater Restoration.
I see. Well, Reinhold wouldn't know that, so I'll still use it.
Okay. I mean, you know the spell. You have to learn the spell, so I think Reinhold would know that it wouldn't help.
Oh, okay. Well, then
Yeah.
I'll give myself a spell slot back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seeing as I only have 2 of those spell slots.
And I don't think that thing would stack. Maybe it would, I don't know.
Oh, do you think it might override the last one?
I don't know.
I know temporary does that.
It's like how like when like vampires do it. It's like a continuous drain because they're trying to get you to 0 with it.
Okay.
Yikes.
I would assume unless it says otherwise, then it's not. Then it does stack. Because, I mean, there's specifically for temporary hit points, it tells you that they don't stack on top of each other. Like, the last one overwrites the previous one.
I feel that.
Reinhold, is this... I kind of like point to the whole... the corpse. Is that why you have avoided us playing matchmaker with such fervor?
Is now really the time for this, Riven?
Yeah, is this what happens when you get kissed? You, like, die?
I'll crack a smile. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. The smile looks really odd. Like, it's just like...
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable.
Imagine when you're smiling and, like, no one's looking. It's, like, kind of like one of those.
Whoa, we've never seen you smile before.
Why? What's wrong with it?
I mean, you have one. We've just never seen it.
It's, like, all teeth.
Okay, shark boy.
Not like in, like, a threatening way. Just, like, someone's, like, say cheese.
And Nasha girl.
Drew.
Yes.
Could I make a nature on these creatures that assailed us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I want to know what these are.
Give me a nature and then a
19.
subsequent... Oh, okay. Give me a subsequent medicine check as well.
Sure. A 6.
Okay, that's fine. Really, nature is what is going to help you here. So, first off, what are you trying to ascertain?
What it is.
Okay. You know that it was a pair of succubus incubus, succubi incubi. And one thing that you know, not to rush this by any means, but one thing that you know is that for a while in sort of medicinal history, it was thought that almost like witch doctors used parts of like succubi or incubi to cure kind of weird things assailing the body. However, you have heard one of these sort of wives' tales, so to speak, and the eating of the liver of a succubus might have the effect that you're looking for to get rid of your HP, your max HP loss.
Oh boy!
How credible is the source I heard this from?
Oh boy!
Source, I made it up.
Source.
Source, dude, trust me.
It's on Truth Social.
Oh no.
Can I get the fact checker Twitter to check in on this?
No,
Check my
they're asleep.
How about
Fair.
WebMD? What does WebMD say about this?
You're already dead. You've been dead.
Oh,
You died 6
twice.
hours ago.
Yeah.
we did. That's true.
All right. Well, I'll struggle to my feet and pull out a little knife and just start carving around looking for what I hope is a liver.
Reinhold, do you need some help?
No.
Are you sure?
Reinhold going savage mode.
Oh,
Can I necessarily have I also heard like similar things if I'm a little bit more familiar with them?
Give me a medicine check, and you are proficient, so you might know that there's some truth to this. Also, I'll say 20.
Yep.
It's quite weird, but it might have some merit to it, especially because it's like something in the succubus's being gave it sort of that power, and it could be that something physical. Maybe that's where, I don't know, some of that sort of magic happens, so to speak. But you've heard far worse things being true, so it's quite possible.
I confess I had always kind of thought it was the heart that you had to get at. I thought they put your vitality and stored it in that. But I suppose the liver could also be it.
Yeah. We call this the Prometheus cure.
Is that a reference to something?
Just the Greek legend.
Yeah. He has his liver eaten every day.
Yeah,
Oh,
remember last week I
Yep.
said it made me wonder if the Greeks knew that the liver regenerated. Yeah.
Would that medicine check that Riven made, would that be able to help me in any way? I find out where the liver is at?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No, Reinhold, a couple inches down.
Got it.
My down or your down?
Riven is upside down.
Yeah, he's Spider-Manning. Probably just another thing monks can do. Don't question
Probably.
it.
2 levels-ish.
But yeah, you're able to ascertain where the liver is and what is connecting it, and able to kind of chop that up good and nice. You're not sure if you have to cook it or not. That wasn't.
I was just gonna ask.
Yeah, that wasn't in your manifest.
I'm gonna go with the tried and true primitive mentality of you get more of the essence of the creature by eating it raw. So.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want to cook that?
Burns away all the imperfections, and the imperfections are what makes it fit. What makes it work.
Okay. In that case, go ahead and give me a Constitution save.
Easy. Ready for this natural one? Nope, but it's a 12.
Oh.
Okay. It's not bad. Not bad. All right. As you sort of scarf down the liver, you sort of kind of go about it in a pretty meticulous manner, and at first you're just kind of biting the bullet, so to speak, and just kind of being shy about it.
Mm-hmm.
But you really get in there as you start to feel a bit better, and you do get your sort of max HP back. So I will get rid of the negative 58.
Thank you.
So you can heal to full. However, because your body is not taking it all too well, you do have 1 level of exhaustion.
Excellent.
So you get to heal to full, should you so choose, but at this cost. Krane, as you are sort of starting to peer around the next corner, you hear a male voice further off in the distance, sort of echoing out. My loves? Are we safe?
no.
I'm almost finished here, and then we can go back.
Guys, there's
Yeah.
something further
Take the lead
into
on
the cave.
this.
It might be another incubator, or it might be it might be Sabin. I don't know.
An incubator? This isn't Silicon Valley.
You know, incubus is a hard word for Krane.
Yeah.
In the interim of this happening, could I have used my last 7 lay on hands and also upcast Cure Wounds?
Sure. As you do that, as you're sort of getting your strength back against the rock, you see the maiden kind of lock eyes with you. Actually, there you go. Lock eyes with you. And she will just mouth the words, "Find him," to you.
I'll give her the old 2-finger salute.
The double middle finger.
No,
Oh, okay. The other one.
index and middle.
Like
I'm
an
probably
actual
gonna-
salute. Come on.
After you do the your cure wounds, Reinhold, I will probably be using some of my ki to heal you.
Don't touch me!
Look, man, I know you have intimacy issues, but getting kissed twice does not.
Beautiful.
All right. And then with that, I will.
I know some of
Can you
y'all too
resist
have.
cure wounds?
Actually, I don't know.
Is Reinhold resisting cure wounds?
No, why would I resist it?
You literally just said, "Don't touch me."
Oh, I was talking to Riven.
Yeah,
Because he's
I thought he was
pissed.
trying to cure you.
No, I was just being funny. Actually,
Okay.
I do want the healing, I promise.
I'll actually use all of my ki on it.
How many
Okay.
did that give me?
So there's 4 more d6s that I'd roll.
Do it. So that's a 6, an 8, another 8, a 9.
And how many was that? 5, right?
I'm trying to count. 1, 2, 3.
Also,
4,
I don't want to spend
5.
this for her, but Embra has a greater and a regular healing potion.
No. I think with Riven stuff, I should be okay.
So I think
8 times
39.
3. What's 8 times 3?
24?
24.
30. Yeah, 39.
Well, there you go.
What's 25 plus 39?
64?
Oh!
Yeah.
How close are you?
1.
Oh,
Greater healing. It's like
spend my
getting
life-
that rare item in a video game, and it's like, hey, the game tells you, like, hey, this item's rare. Like, got it. I will never use it. Like, no, that's not what we meant. You can use it. It's just
No,
rare.
like, it's you go through like a 40-step like quest line, and it does like 1 more damage than the sword you use.
That's right.
So, Krane said there's voices in the hallway? Or down the...
Further down.
Alright,
It
I'm
might be
lighting
an
up the flame
incubator, or
tongue.
it might be Sabin.
I'm lighting up the flame tongue.
Ooh.
I'll just have the bow in one hand, since Krane didn't want it back.
Not yet. I mean, I want it back, but like not yet. Okay.
Throw it in. I'm not actually gonna do that. As long as you don't shoot Reinhold again.
I can't make any promises, but I don't want to.
I'll take that.
So yeah, Reinhold, as you're approaching, you sort of hear it again calling out, saying, I promise I will come back for you.
let's go, Reinhold.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
gonna
hurt.
murder the shit out of whoever this is. It's your dad! No!
Okay. As you guys make it there, and I'm gonna, once you guys
boy.
all arrive,
Shenanigans.
yeah,
Gonna
shenanigans
slap,
ahead.
slap a pause on us.
Yeah. So I'll put you in 2
There's a thingy.
blocks. There you go.
Uh-oh.
I
Who
knew
dat?
it!
Is this a good spot for me to go grab Emily?
Yeah, if you want, we could. I would be happy to take a break if you want.
All right, maybe like a 10-15 minute break.
Yeah, that's fine.
It shouldn't be too long.
The cave a little bit more, and now we see Sabin, and he's in a swirling, suspiciously red thing of energy.
Oh, it is suspiciously red.
Yes, so that's where we're gonna pick off. Is this swirling red energy is emanating from this platform that is putting off all sorts of weird vibes and sort of distorting a bit of the color around it, almost like it's burning an image into the stone, like an old plasma TV. And as you guys round the corner, and you had heard this sort of echoey voice sort of call out to the cave as you guys slayed the succubus and incubus, and it was sort of called out, you know, are you safe? Come back to me. And as you guys round the corner, Sabin drops his sort of worried face, and you just see this anger come over him. And he looks at all of you, and you notice he's still under some sort of charm effect, like his eyes are glazed over. So whatever is sort of tying him, it is not the succubus and the incubus, or there's more, but you're not exactly sure what's going on, and he just gets upset and angry, and it's like a kettle about to boil over. And Embra, he actually locks eyes with you, and he says, oh, I see. I see. What you're trying to do here won't work. I already tried one of your kind. And what did that get me? And he is going to start this off by unleashing a spell right at you, Embra.
Oh, thank God.
You're right in front of her, though.
You know this spell to be Chain Lightning.
Oh, come on!
I know it's not specifically me, but could I, like, since I'm right next to her, use the counter spell to try and reflect it? Or, you know,
let's see here.
Believe
Yeah, go ahead
counterspell-
and you'll have to roll a, give me 1 second. I don't know how I put it in the, using your person modifier, spellcasting modifier. Okay, so roll a d20.
Well, could he also upcast it if he wanted to? I'm just saying that's...
No, because it's
from
from the
Rainbow's
item.
Reward.
That's... Oh, okay. All right. Sorry.
Plus anything?
Go ahead and actually blind GM roll it to me.
Oh, just
Yeah.
a 1d20?
Correct.
Alright. It's not language.
It's gonna be so fucking cool if you do it. Redirect chain line with word.
Okay. So what are you trying to do here?
In any capacity, I'm just trying to make sure that this doesn't impact Embra and doesn't like reflect immediately into Riven or Krane or anything. It doesn't have to go back to him specifically.
Gotcha.
You just want to shut it down.
I just want to stop it from hitting us.
He's the traitor. Ah.
So,
Darren.
I had to search the archives for that one.
as far as I understand this will work. So, Sabin cast this chain lightning onto Embra. You, although not scales, with an 18, will succeed in counterspelling.
Thanks, Scales.
Sabin will then counterspell your counterspell.
He's playing a blue deck!
So,
Hold on. Let's double check.
yeah,
You do not know.
yeah.
Damn.
So the chain lightning will go off. Give me one moment here. I'm going to make sure I use the spell slot here.
What a
So,
god.
Embra, I will need you to make a dex save, and I'm just going to do this damage real quick, just so I can choose what other targets it's going to jump to. So it's going to jump to, let's go Riven. We're going to go Vazur next to you, and we'll go Krane. So I want to show you guys what's going to happen here.
Ouch.
Do you have an animation?
You have an animation.
Oh!
Ooh.
And on top of that, it is revealed some unearthly, what I would call a electric,
Fence?
like an electric field from these rocks that sort of just buzzes all around you guys. Is what is going on here. So what I'm gonna have you guys do is roll your dexterity saves. So can I get Embra, Vazur, Riven, and Krane with dex saves?
Embra already rolled hers.
I forgot to turn off blind GM roll.
Oh, no worries. Here. Unfortunately, it was a natural one.
That's okay.
Okay,
Drew,
so...
with
Yep.
I know it's not updated on Foundry, but would you say that level change would have taken effect by now or no?
Embra is level 7.
No, for Riven.
Level change. Oh. I mean, I thought you already used something from that.
No. I would have had I failed the save against the incubus.
Yeah, I'd say it would have taken effect.
Okay, I just want to make sure for this deck save.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, I guess.
Cool.
Well, I guess it's for the success.
Okay, so Embra, I'm gonna give you the full damage, which hurts because you are squishy. Vazur, you took full. Krane, I'm gonna give you half here because you succeeded.
Heck yeah.
Half damage. And Riven, I will give you half damage.
Well, I actually would have taken 0.
Oh, that's true. Thank you for that. Plus, I don't know, 99999. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Makes it easy.
Flavor, I'd actually like
that all
tumble.
being said, I need y'all to roll initiative for me.
Okie dokie.
For flavor, I'd say I'd probably like fall to avoid it.
Sure.
Just
You quickly put on your rubber boots.
Come on, Vazur!
Alright, I'm just going to update scales to be
Wow, I wasn't the worst one on this one.
8.99.
Did you roll with advantage?
It gives me a straight roll, remember? Oh wait. Yeah, it didn't roll me with advantage. Why didn't it roll me with advantage?
Did you alt click it?
No, we set it up so that my my staff thingy, my quarterstaff, like you had it set up so it did it automatically. But it
Oh,
only
because
did
it's an ability check and you're exhausted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It does happen.
Look at the game's being
Okay.
smart at us, trying to mess
Hey,
it all up.
Some days that's how it works. Alright, so Krane, you are still, just as a reminder, you are still concentrated on Hunter's Mark. You just have to use a
I was
bonus
just thinking
action,
about that.
Yep, bonus action to transfer it. So, as we begin this combat, Sabin, the good old boy that he is,
Is he a good
Um,
boy?
you know what?
So you drinking whiskey and rye?
He's gonna have some fun here. Sabin is going to twin cast,
Mmm.
so he will twin this spell.
Mmm.
He's gonna target Riven and Krane
Oh.
with a spell that only you could dream about.
Is that a pun? I don't get it.
Maybe.
Alrighty, I'm being targeted by something.
Yep. He will actually move up one as to be within range. He's going to target you with haste, as well as Krane.
Oh,
Huh?
nice.
Wait,
What I
what?
got? Wait,
I'm confused.
wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
He's not gonna do what I think he's gonna do, is he?
He just targeted you with haste.
Yeah.
I'm
I know.
confused.
I know what he's gonna do.
Oh no.
And he's going to quicken spell a cantrip. Let's call that on Reinhold. Let's go Mind Sliver. So I need you to make me an int save, please.
Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Did we set up the... Everyone gets the +4 to their saves?
Yes. For Embra, it would not have mattered. For Krane, you succeeded, so you're fine, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yep.
For Vazur, it would not have mattered, so yeah, we're all good. I made sure to mentally make a note of that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. DC 17, Intelligence. I did not make it.
Okay.
Sliver my mind.
Yeah. So that will be 7 points of psychic damage to you, if you don't mind applying that, please.
That's not all that bad.
Yeah.
Why has everybody got out for Reinhold today?
I don't know. I must look funky or something. I smell weird.
Okay.
Probably need a bath.
So Sabin got back in, and what else are we doing here? I guess I'll subtract the sorcery points that I used there. That would be helpful. And is that it? Yeah, why not say that's it? Okay. He will taunt you all and say, well, come finish what you seem so eager to get started. And it will be your turn, Riven.
Okay. I'll kind of, I'll get up after, being, downed. I'm going to... I see the lightning, and it probably seems like a bad idea to go into that.
I don't know. I just work here.
I'm gonna make my way sort of around 10, 15, 20, 30.
I will say your vision is technically obscured because of the boulder.
Yeah, it is. I can't see.
Okay.
You have haste though, isn't that adds into your movement
That is
or no?
true.
I had set for flavor. I had dove to the ground effectively.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So and then that'll get me though. We'll shoot him with the bow.
Okay. As you wind up, he will end concentration on the haste spell, ending your turn.
Yep. I knew it, bastard.
Now, when he twins a spell, they're separate concentrations, or
It's one concentration because it's one spell, but it's just separate targets, as it would be normally one target.
so then Krane would also suffer the effect at the same time. Okay.
So what
just
I'm going to
making
do
sure.
here is I'm just going to put this into the chat so you guys can read it along with me. And so I'll just target you again for the old hasty. Yes. Okay. So, I'll pop this out. When the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after your next turn as a wave of lethargy sweeps over it. So, if I'm not mistaken, Riven, I think this is after your next turn, after initiative? But for Krane, it would be after this turn, because Crane's up next.
Wait, so you just skip turned me?
Yeah, he hit you with that. Yeah, that skip turn.
Correct, but I think it's worse for Riven because this is happening on Riven's turn, because you can end a spell at any time.
I mean, yeah.
Do you
I'm
understand
not sure.
what I'm saying?
You're effectively saying it's triggered, so it's until after my next turn.
Yeah,
I
but
would be
yeah. So it would be on round your next round's turn would be null and void as well.
Yeah. Okay.
But not for Krane because Crane's up next.
That makes sense because I had already kind of half done my
Right,
turn.
you're in
so,
progress.
Yeah, he cut me off, so it's kind of a 1.5 sort of thing. So yeah, fine.
Okay. So I'm going to remove the haste effect from you and also from Krane. And Krane, unfortunately, your turn is skipped. You can take a bonus action, which is the one thing you can do.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move the hunter's mark to our friend over here.
Yep.
For a hot second, it looks like Krane is like had way too much caffeine and he's like vibrating in place.
Sure.
And then the spell ends and he's like slumping against the rock that's next to him.
I feel that.
That midday slump.
Okay, so I will put a visual hunter's mark on Saban.
Please and thank you.
Reinhold, you are up, and Krane, you are free to take actions and all that next turn.
I'd like to remind everyone, mostly just you, Drew, but just remind everyone, I did light the flame tongue before we got in here.
Yep, that is true.
So now I will do my movement.
Okay.
5, 10. Could I have done this as 10 instead, or?
Yeah, that's fine. 10.
Okay, 10. 20. Oh, sorry, not 20. 15.
Yup.
Jesus. 20. 25.
30.
25.
25.
30.
Yep.
Sorry, I can't use my keyboard for some reason, so. Alright. How do I do the tracky thingy again?
Tracky thingy.
Like draw out my path deal?
Hold control while you have the token selected. And then just click and drag. And then you can left turn anywhere you want to make a pivot point. So you're using aggressive, I take it, as your bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then what is it to? Is it right mouse click to?
Spacebar.
Spacebar. 25. Oh, I guess there's a wall somewhere in there, so let me.
I don't think there should. Oh, there is. Yeah, on the rock.
Yeah. Okay. So 15. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh.
You can just pivot. Yeah, down that way. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright. And swingy swing.
Okay.
Let me target Mr. Saban. 1, that's a miss.
Fortunately, a
2.
15 misses. 2, that will, I believe.
I don't know. Yeah, it will. And that'll be 10 plus fire.
Yep.
For another 9.
Another 9. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to move you there. My fault.
That's okay, buddy.
Alright, so let's apply the damage, and I'm gonna make a concentration check here. Although he's not concentrating anymore, never mind.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Yep.
Okay. Well done.
I think that's everything I can do.
Alrighty. That works.
Is Shield of Faith still up?
Yeah, lasts for, what, 10 minutes?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty. Embra, it is your turn.
Hello.
Hello.
Is that within range?
You have sort of a field of electricity in front of you, and Saban as your target, and you also have a clear path around this side.
Why do you guys stand there? How far can I move?
You have 30 feet.
Where's 30 feet?
Depends on where you want to go. Do you want along here or over there?
30 feet can get you all the way here.
Right there. So you wouldn't be able to see him though.
I got close to that first line. Is that still within range?
Yes. Yeah, you're still within, you're within range as at current. You're not really that far.
Yep.
I'm saying is that just the
Yeah, it's only
actual
about 35, 40 feet.
Does a spell go that far?
For that one, yes. This one? Oh, it's 30 feet. Never mind. You need to be. Yeah, you'd get close enough here.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. Okay, now that's within range.
Yeah, that is within range.
Yep.
I want to cast Blight.
Light. Okay, go ahead and target Sabin with T. And go ahead and roll it up. Alrighty. Now let's make a Constitution save here. Oh, unlucky. So half damage then. So let's go minus 21. And he doesn't need to make that concentration check anymore. In fact, I know how to get rid of it.
Still good damage, though.
That is great damage. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, yeah, your blight is completely overpowering. And you shoot it through this sort of vine of electricity, and it passes through this glowing aura around the platform and strikes Sabin almost with these weird necrotic and almost fiendish-like sort of hands that are just swiping and giving Sabin a terrorist time. Is there anything else you would like to do? Okay. Then I would like to ask our Lizardfolk Vazur to step to the plate.
Oh, I'm stepping. I'm trying to step.
It's 20, 25, 13.
I can't technically see Reinhold, so Vazur will instead.
I will say also, just for a bit of flavor, you're not sure if Sabin can see you or not because he is elevated on that platform a bit.
Okay, and what does Riven currently have out weapon-wise?
Riven has, I believe, the longbow, right? Because that's what you're preparing to fire with?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he seems to be in a bit of a lethargic stun right now and does not seem to be recovering anytime soon.
Yeah, okay. Vazur will cast Cure Wound himself at 2nd level.
Okay. Nice. Boom.
And then I'll
apply
scale.
it.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
And can I use my bonus action to command scales to use the dash action?
I don't see why not.
Then I would like to do that to position him right next to Reinhold.
Okay.
And that'll be turn.
All right. Good old scales. All right. Top of round 2. Let's see here. I just want to see how some effects will work here. Alrighty. Sabin, noticing that this is not going all too well, he is going to do a bit of a cone of cold.
Oh God. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Alright, so he's casting it from himself. This will get Scales, Reinhold, and Nashanai. And before I do this, I mean, he's going to cast the spell regardless. I just need to see if he's going to put any sorcery points on there, so give me just 1 second. I'm going to cast this right here.
I'm sorry, Scales.
And let's see here. That's the one I wanted. So he's going to empower the spell so he can reroll any sort of damage dice up to his charisma mod. So I don't know how I'm going to work that, but I will work it regardless. So I need Reinhold, Scales, and Riven to make Constitution saves. I will get this...
It's +4.
Yep. Actually, so does... oh, Riven doesn't even need it.
Oh.
So 7 meets the DC, and then Reinhold... Ooh, that's with your +4 already built in. Okay.
Yep.
So how would I do this? So /R, and it would be let's see, 8d8 reroll. No. I'll figure out the damage at the end of this because he can reroll up to 5 dice, I believe.
Damn.
Rude.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So he's gonna reroll the 1, the 3, the 3, the 5, and the 6.
What the fuck?
And we'll see what happens here. Okay. And does it say you have to keep the new ones? No, it does not. Okay,
What?
so basically we're going to take the 8 highest. So it'll be 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus another 6 plus 5 plus 3. 8, 16, 24, 31, 37, 43, 48, 51. So, Reinhold, you're going to take a 51. Scales is going to take a 20... Oh, not plus 25, goddammit. Minus 25.
No, plus 25.
That
Yeah,
just shows
plus
you how much I
25.
love scales.
We all love scales.
Anything with a bonus action here?
Bonus action, heal Scales? Because he feels bad for him?
No, no, no.
Oh.
Sabin will sort of fumble around in his pouch, and you see this darkness of a sort of dire hound that is howling around you, and he spends some sorcery points to magically summon this creature. And he's going to put it right next to... let's say right next to Embra and Krane. You can see over there. So basically, this is just going to work as a dire wolf. And I'll get some initiative going. Bang, bang.
Cool.
You like that? And I just need to make sure it doesn't act on a weird... So it's medium and not large, due to the spell. It's 1 by 1 and not 2 by 2. Temporary hit points equal to half sorcery level. Yep, know that. That's on top of that. Boom. Move through creatures, so it's ethereal, effectively. Okay. And I think it acts on its own initiative. Alrighty. Riven, your stun is now ended. But that will end your turn, unless you want to take a bonus action, because that's the one thing you can do, and I'm sorry that I didn't say it before.
No, I imagine it's just going to be him kind of shaking it off.
Okay. If you think of a bonus action, let me know, because I don't think I told you the first time, so I owe you an action economy boost there.
No, you're good. At the current moment, all bonus actions I have would be a key point, and I'm out.
Gotcha. Okay. Krane, you are up. There is now an ethereal wolf that is next to you.
Nice doggy. Nice doggy. Question.
Yeah.
Question. How high is the ceiling in here?
I would say 20 feet at the peak. Right over here where you're at, probably closer to 15. So I'd say anything past where you are, 20.
And how high is the lightning?
I'll say it arcs down from the top of here, top of here, so I'd say 10 feet.
And how tall is the wolf?
Oh, it's medium, so I mean, it's probably at like your waist level, maybe stomach.
Okay. Well, up and away.
Okay.
We're going to Writhing Tide.
Okay. Go ahead and put that in chat. And then you can, hover 10 feet?
I believe so. I think it's actually, I can move with it.
Oh,
I gain a flying
speed of 10 feet.
10
yeah.
and can hover.
And you can hover.
Alright, so we're going up 10 feet-ish, maybe.
Okay.
And then I would like to, I can't quite see him.
Sure. I will
So-
say, as you leave that wolf's melee range, you're going to get an attack of opportunity.
Bad doggy.
We'll see. Okay, 19. And I need a strength saving throw, please.
Good lord.
That'll be 12 points of damage, which I will apply.
Ooh.
Ugh. Unfortunate. Go ahead and make that concentration check for me.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. No longer Mark of the Hunter onto Sabin.
That's okay.
It's
It's okay, I can do other things.
Yeah, so as that wolf attacks with a bite, this is actually quite funny. You are actually knocked prone.
Like, in midair.
As you are trying to leave and hover, it bites you and drags you down, and you are knocked prone.
Oh, good.
So, give me a moment here.
What about all
However,
the little squirrels?
are you immune to the prone condition or no?
I have no idea.
It does not say that. I mean, you still have a flying speed of 10 feet.
Mm.
So you still have 20 feet left of movement, and you would need to spend half of that to get up from prone, which would leave you with 5 movement.
Okay. So can I just get back up?
Yep, it will take 15 feet of movement. That will get rid of the prone effect.
Uh-huh.
And you have 5 feet of movement left.
Okay. I'm gonna... Can I hover above the lightning over here?
Yeah, I'll put you 5 feet up, so you can see the
Whee!
token for Sabin, right? As long
Yes,
as you
now
can
I
hover
can.
over it and hit T. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Am I still able to shoot at him?
Oh yeah, you still have your actions.
Heck yeah,
Just not your bonus action, because that's what you use for Arriving Tide.
I did. Where is my thing? There is my thing.
Oh, 17. It's gonna use... Will he use shield? No, he will not use shield. 6 points of damage there.
And again. Oh no!
Nice.
Do I get to apply spells to the first one?
You do. 1d6, please.
Okay. There's like at least 50 spectral squirrels just in the cave right now.
I feel that.
At
All right.
least.
What's that? Nice. Okay. So another 2 points of damage. Bada bing, bada boom. And is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Reinhold, you are up.
I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Does an enemy being doused in oil have any effect on fire for them? Oh yeah, it says right here, if the target is covered in oil, if the target takes any fire damage before the oil dries after 1 minute, the target takes an additional 5 fire damage from the burning oil.
Heyo.
Okay. If the...
Are you committing an arson?
maybe a little bit.
Okay.
Now, does my multi-attack have to be the same weapon?
I don't think so.
Okay. Can I
Oh.
throw a flask of oil at old Sabin here?
With one of your attacks?
Yeah.
Okay, so the way I would interpret that is technically like interact with an object. If you were like a rogue with the quick hands or fast hands ability, that would be
Okay.
different. This is just interacting with an object, like getting it out of the pouch, readying it, throwing it. That's an action. Multi-attack is weapon attack. So this flask of oil is an object, not a weapon. That make sense? I might have
But if
worded
it
that.
hits you, that could hurt. And it could shatter. And that would be glass. And that's damaging.
It does make sense, but at the same time... Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Reading it here. As an action, you can splash the oil in this flask on
Yeah.
a creature with... Okay,
So
alright.
that would replace your multi-attack action.
Make a ranged attack against a target creature or object using the oil as an improvised weapon.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
That works for me then.
Alright, cool.
Is this ranged attack a disadvantage because you're within 5 feet of him?
I would assume it would be.
Yeah. So,
Alternatively, I could just spend an action pouring oil on the ground next to him.
Whatever you want to do, brother.
I'm not gonna take the risk on that one.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and just throw it at his face. Hope it lands. Worst case scenario, it goes flying past him. So, how do I do this? How do improvised weapons work? I don't know.
I think it just means you don't.
Don't get proficiency.
Yeah, it has something to do with proficiency, as far as I understand.
Just click oil flask and see what happens.
Yeah, it's something.
Well, it misses him. So, oh yeah, there it is. Okay, yes, and I don't have proficiency, and I have -1 dex, so it's an 8 to hit him.
That makes sense. Okay. So, unfortunately, the flask of oil sort of flies by his head, or kind of bumps off him and doesn't break, and sort of crashes over here and starts to like pour off the platform.
Okay. Well, I'll just swing at him now.
Okay. Let's see.
Waiting for it to load.
Yeah.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
Okay. 1
9
second.
reg.
Just
Yep.
a moment. Just a moment here. How's he looking, by the way?
He is looking pretty injured. He is. I mean, you look worse than him, but he doesn't look much better.
I look worse than almost everybody in the room. Let me see. I don't remember any of this stuff. I don't use it enough. Okay, I'll do a divine smite. That's the one
on
where I
top of your
don't.
attack.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's what,
And
2d8.
if I 2d8 for a first spell slot, and then any spell slot higher is an additional d8. So I'll burn a second spell slot for that.
Okay. Go ahead and I think I have it set up for you somewhere. Is it as a spell actually?
It is actually as a spell.
Yeah. So I put a divine smite spell. So yeah, you can do that and then upcast it to second level. I'll give you a spell slot back so it works. There you go.
I just did it. Yep. Okay,
Beautiful.
and then upcast at second, cast spell. Wow. Wow! I got gypped!
Unfortunate. So that'll be...
There's the fire damage, too.
Okay, so 5 points of that. And Sabin is actually resistant to fire. So we'll do 4. Why does this, by the way, if you're listening to the music, why does this sound like the...
Mass
when
Effect.
when they screwed up the BBC intro and they kept replaying it, like, for 5 minutes, trying to
I don't
push
know
to
what
the
you're talking
anchor.
about.
You're the one who showed me the video.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wait.
Where they put it to the anchor at the desk, and he's just not reading off the teleprompter because he doesn't know he's been sent to, and he's live.
I don't remember this.
Yeah,
Why don't I remember
I'll show
this?
it to you after.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
Embra, you are back up.
What? Oh, Embra.
Yeah. The embers.
Unless it was they didn't need to hear that.
I'm saying you gotta talk. No.
What you feeling?
Can I fire a bolt?
Firebolt the Sabin man or the wolf next to you?
I forgot the wolf was there, so I'm gonna do some. Shocking grasp it.
Shocking grasp.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and target the wolf, and go ahead and put off a shocking grasp.
Come on, click it. Fast.
Alrighty. 15 will hit. Ugh. Yikes. That is 11 points of shocking grasp damage. Not liking the lightning at all. Okay. Anything with your bonus action? I think the ones that you have are, I think, Flame Blade and Dragon's Breath as a bonus action.
Could also pick.
Spell. And quicken spell.
Yeah, I was saying the spells that you have available as a bonus action are Flame Blade and Dragon's Breath. Are you saying you're quickening a spell? I didn't catch that.
Because you're not talking loud enough.
Explain that.
Say it loud.
Do it.
Just
What am I supposed to say?
quick. She's using quicken spell.
Okay. What spell are we casting?
Anything. Yes, you could do that again.
Can I do shocking grasp it again?
Sure. Oh, that will definitely hit. This wolf is not having a good day. 7 more points of lightning damage. Alrighty. The direwolf now, with a newfound hatred for Fire Genasi, will sort of close the distance and go for a bit of a bite here.
That don't impress me. That don't impress
Thank you,
me
Shania.
much.
Alright, with a natural 1, the wolf makes a fool out of itself. And we'll just stay here within melee range and hope for better days. Vazur, you are up.
It's whacking time.
Fair enough.
I think he'd like a little taste of the Rainbow's reward.
You might.
Come on.
You won't have to taste it with that.
Fuck. Oh,
Oh.
my.
Oh,
Quit. I
brother,
quit.
brother.
It was
Man,
nice seeing you
man.
guys. Good night.
That's crazy. Why would you do that? What about scales, though?
Scales.
Or your bonus action?
Yeah, no, fuck it. I'll do it. It'll be me.
Oh, you
Hey,
gonna bite?
I'll bite, and I still miss. That's okay.
Hey, Vazur.
Yeah.
Hey, have you tried hitting him yet?
Oh,
Yeah, I did, actually.
that's crazy.
Cool. Just making sure.
I wouldn't know what hit it.
That is out of pocket.
I don't have any pockets right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, well, you know, unleash his fucking death spell, instant kill everyone around him.
He's got a death ray queued up just
GG,
for you,
guys.
buddy.
GG, I got a backup character, it's fine.
Same.
I don't, I lied, but I don't.
Oh man. Okay. We'll see what we'll do here. All right. Back up to the Sabine. Let's see what we got going here. Just have fun with it. Yeah, how about this? Let's do a bit of a... Oh, I really like this. He will quicken spell. Bada bing. You use up those sorcery points. So he can cast... Let's say... Oh, God. I'm gonna do Chill Touch on Krane. Which is
You're not touching me though.
Exactly. And that's a terrible part of the spell, isn't it? Yes, Chill Touch is not only not a chill, like a cold spell, it is not a touch spell either. It is a sort of necromantic skeletal hand that comes out and smacks you. So that will be 26 to hit. And that will be a total of 12 necrotic damage, which is pre-applied. And where it's regular action, let's do a Witch Bolt at Riven, upcast to 5th level.
What a guy. That'll
Okay.
hit.
Do
Oh.
41 points of lightning damage, bringing you down to 10.
Whiz.
Ow.
And
About to take Mage Slayer, dog.
Mage
Sick of this
Slayer.
kid.
Yeah, Reinhold too. How many of us are close to death right now?
Krane is surprisingly close. Like, well, more than usual.
Yeah, more than 1 damage. Got it.
We're all
Boy.
badly injured or worse.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sabin will preemptively use his reaction to cast Shield, and he is going to leave all of your melee ranges.
So I guess we'll take our free attacks opportunity.
Yep, so this will be at a... here, I'll just do this right now. A 21 AC.
Let's fucking go.
That will hit. Oh, yikes.
Oh man, one
So
short.
close.
Yeah.
Hey Reinhold, have you tried hitting him?
I think Scales has a reaction, right?
He does, but I think it says he can only use it for steel or deflect attack. I don't know.
Oh, I feel that. Okay, that'll be the end of his turn. Okay, Riven,
Oh, do I get a turn? Let's go.
you get a turn.
I had gotten like stunned effectively for a turn and a half.
I see.
Yeah.
He got you good with that.
Let's see.
You know, if I was smarter, he would have also empowered that witch bolt.
Ooh. Stun him for the whole game or whole fight, and then just knock him down on the first shot.
Maybe.
Alrighty, I
No,
will
we
kind
don't need to be empowering the male characters here. That just, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, it's only in
This could be a war. Don't.
The feminists are taking over.
I will knock an arrow. I'm actually going to activate the power of the basilisk bow.
Sure.
Do it! Do it, come on. Don't you miss.
Okay, that will bang bang hit.
Heck yeah.
Very nice.
Very
Getting
nice.
close. See if he maintains his concentration here.
I did get injured because
I don't even remember what he was concentrating on. Witch bolt,
probably probably Witch
yeah.
Bolt, right?
Yeah.
Did he get paralyzed though? Or stunned?
What
No,
is the
paralyzed.
save on that?
DC 12
It's-
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Yeah.
Let's see what he's got.
What?
Oh. Give me one moment. I just need to double check and make sure he doesn't have anything.
Don't you dare!
Oh, I'm
Don't,
just
don't,
seeing.
don't take this from us.
Don't take this from E.
I'll show you the thing that I thought he could
Don't
use.
take this
okay.
from the basilisk bow.
But this was for a ability check that fails. It's magical guidance. It's just a sorcerer feature.
Oh, okay. But it's only for ability checks.
I believe so. Okay, that will paralyze him.
Yay.
Could we get a rundown on what paralyzed does again, or does it say?
Yeah,
in
I'm
there?
gonna apply it right now. So he is paralyzed, which means no movement, fails dex and strength saves, advantage to all who attack, and all melee attacks are crits.
And how long is this? 1 minute?
I believe
Yeah, it's,
so.
but he can save at the end of his turns, though.
Anything else you're doing, Riven?
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
Which advantage, right?
Yeah.
A for advantage. Alt. Got it.
Yep. Yeah. That will hit. Okay. That will take him to 0. I am going to make a Charisma saving throw, which is a DC of 5 plus the damage taken. And if he succeeds, he will be at 1 hit point effectively. So I'll put that in the chat as well. It's called Strength of the Grave. Yep, he rolled a 19. So he is at 1 hit point.
Is he still technically paralyzed?
He is paralyzed, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I will just sort of call out after I see the paralysis take hold, and I'll just say, "Get him now!"
Okay. Give me 1 moment here. Alright. Anything else you're doing on your turn, Riven?
No, that'll be.
Okay. Krane? You are up.
How high up is he? Is he on the
He is
ground?
on the ground.
Okay. Well, then... Am I technically 5 feet away from him?
Yeah, because you're only up 5 feet, so your bow would be at disadvantage because you're within 5
Okay.
feet.
Well, in time for the trusty hand axe.
Oh, no.
Come on. There we go. Wait, why did it roll twice?
Because he's paralyzed and it's at advantage.
That's why.
That's why.
Wait. 19 misses?
He's got shield
No.
still.
Because his shield is up. Actually, no, it wouldn't be because he just had his turn, right?
No, I thought his turn was his shield.
Yeah, it's until.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I was just rolling so much from him that it seemed like it was his turn. Yeah, unfortunately, his magic shield is still up.
Ooh, hit him again.
Alright. Try again. Nope.
Oh, no! The same thing.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
And I kind of want to move.
Where would you like to move to?
It's a good question.
That dog's
gonna
still next
move-
to you, too.
The dog is there. What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
I'm gonna move this way.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yep. End of your turn?
One more. Yes, now end.
Okay. Alrighty. Reinhold, you're up, brother man.
Okay, first thing I'm doing, I'm whipping
You're
my
taking
rope.
3 damage from entering there.
No,
If
I
you
wasn't
move-
trying to go that way.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So if you move
Hold
again,
on. Can I check something here
yeah.
before I let me get out of there? Trying to not be in that spot.
You
Is
just-
this kind of a wall? Okay, that is a wall.
Automatically applied unconscious.
Sorry, I was trying to go to that wall. I thought that would. I thought here was a square because I was trying to be sneaky
this
and
is
go through them.
bouldery. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Never mind then. Not gonna do that route.
Okay, so here.
How are we
I
gonna
think-
do this?
I think you were at 5 hit points. I don't remember.
Yeah, I was. Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I was at 4. No, I was at 7. I was at 7.
I was at 50. There's 7.
I'm at like 8.
Okay. All right. Thinking here. I
7.
don't want to kill him.
I do.
Just punch him to knock him unconscious.
I have to get to him though.
Walk through the lightning. Don't be a wimp.
I mean, you already did it once.
Did do it
Drew,
once. What up?
is this spot here a lightning crackly guy?
You don't know until you get there, fam. That's
Probably,
what
Alright.
but
counts.
you can at least take one.
All right. 15 feet, and then one
Yes,
step
it
there.
is a lightning
Okay.
spot.
Sabin's paralyzed. I'm grabbing him, pulling him all the way back to wherever I
Okay,
can
so
reach.
hold on.
I know
hold
it's gonna do 3 more damage, isn't it?
It's on entering or exiting.
Yes. I've got 4 HP left.
Okay. Sabin has less than you.
Oh, he gets the damage too? I thought it was his spell. Why is he getting damaged by his own shit?
It's such a fireball.
So the way I did it so you guys wouldn't notice is I added it as like temporary so you guys wouldn't see it get taken away. He was well. Me as Drew was trying to draw you in, but so was he by going there.
Okay, fine. Can I still tie him up with my rope?
Yeah, as long as you don't shift 5 feet.
Fine by me. I'll tie him up with my rope, and I'll also put some rope, like gag him with some rope, so he
Sure.
can't speak.
Okay. All right, Embra. It is going to be actually. You know what, Reinhold? I'd say this is probably. God, I don't know what this would be. Performance, maybe. I don't know.
Performance. Can I persuade the rope to do what I want?
Well, it'd be just a general dex check, or, I mean, I don't know.
Be an athletic thing.
Who the hell knows?
Could be an athletic thing. I could see that.
Here, you decide.
It's like
Embra.
Boy Scouts.
I decide.
Yep, I trust
Persuasion.
you. Awesome.
No. You do Embra's turn. I'll think
right.
about this.
Embra, it is your turn. It seems that Reinhold is trying to subdue and restrain Sabin, and there is still a direwolf next to you, causing you harm.
Does a direwolf look like it's, nice and beefy, or does it look like it's, ready to
It's
take-
not as beefy as the direwolves you know and love. This is more just like an oversized, like husky.
Okay.
It's not looking too beefy, and I mean, it already looks decently hurt.
Fair enough. Alright. Gonna do the thing that I know already hurts it. I'm gonna... What?
You could try Flame Blade.
That's a turn.
No, it's a bonus action to pull it out. You can then attack with it.
That is true.
No,
That is true.
no, Flame Blade and Dragon's Breath are both bonus actions.
Can I bonus action to pull out my flame blade and then use the flame blade?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and bonus action cast it, and I think you should have like an attack roll pop up in the spell card when it's in the chat log.
How about survival, Drew?
Survival? I would buy that.
Okay,
Yep. A Windsor knot?
for sure. Only a 12.
That's fine. Well, he's not struggling, so the DC is pretty low.
Yeah, fair.
Because of the paralysis.
Cast this.
Okay, beautiful. Oh yeah, that will hit. Uses H.
Yep.
And you get a bonus for your fire damage, I believe.
Yep.
So I need to I need to read up on how that works again. I believe it's your was it sorcerer level +5?
It's the charisma modifier.
Gotcha. Okay, so charisma mod, and is that it, or is there another on top of that?
Nope, should just be that.
Okay, so flat +5. So I will do 5 more damage to the direwolf.
Showing you so you know, elemental affinity.
Yeah, that's what it was. Got the name of it. Alrighty. Okay. That is Ember's turn. For the direwolf, like a good boy, he will try and protect his master. And he will gamble this. Oh, let's do one more. Embra, if you want to take an attack of opportunity with your flame blade, feel free.
Haha.
So just hit the attack button again.
Yep.
On the right.
Gonna
Yep.
do it.
Yep.
This one.
Yeah, that button. That's its attack.
I just click it.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Okay. Oh, poor doggy. As it rounds the corner and starts to jump at you, Reinhold. Embra slices at it with her flame blade, and it falls limp into lightning and is now getting zapped.
Emperor Vesalius, honorary member of the ATF.
Celia.
Vesalius, yeah. As it stands right now, Vazur, you can do any action you like because this combat is over. I'm assuming you guys will wrangle him in the next 50 seconds.
Yeah.
Be aware,
he-
this lightning
still
is still
Yeah.
active while he is conscious.
Quick, we should take him over to the lady.
Okay. Reinhold, you get 12 points of healing from
Oh,
Vazur.
thank you, Vazur.
But of course, my friend, let's get him quickly to the water genasi.
Can I do something still?
Sure.
I'd like to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Yeah.
I'll just roll it, I guess. I don't know why I keep doing that. There we go. For 12.
12 points of healing. Okay. So he's
Okay.
at 13.
Alright, now I'm gonna exit the lightning.
Yep, I'm assuming on like a diagonal.
Whichever way takes the least damage for both of us.
Sure. So yeah, you can exit one that way, so will Sabin, as you take 3 from getting out of it.
There we go. Okay. Alright. Well, we've only got less than a minute to do anything.
Quick, let's go.
So run! Target the genasi, use your aggressive.
Hold on. Hold on.
Vazur is thirsty for blood.
Hang on a second, everyone. First off, do we have any kind of manacles or anything like that?
I think the rope's pretty good.
I'm not too confident in my knots here.
I can burn the rope.
You are not confident?
Krane could just force feed a bunch of those terrible mushrooms that make you see things.
I mean, we're kind of low on mushrooms that make you see things.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, I have some more rope if you want to just double down on the rope.
Let's just double down on the rope.
Doubling down on the rope.
Make sure you get his hands too. We don't want his hand. We don't want his fingers doing anything magic.
And Vazur will just kind of start.
Gagged, I presume.
Yes.
Vazur will just kind of like go up and down, like around his body, just in different circles and shapes, just to like mummify him.
Sure.
I got some bagpipes.
That's not gonna help.
How about an abacus?
That will not help either.
I got a second abacus.
That will also not help.
We're burning time.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, after that, I'm going to safely take the safe route and drag him over to, like, roundabout here-ish.
Okay.
We'll say here-ish. I didn't want to... I don't know if he's attached to me or not, so I'm trying not to...
No, I didn't attach him.
Okay. Alright, I just didn't want to move in case he was,
Yep,
and then
no
all of a
worries.
sudden kill him.
We could just render conscious
Alright.
Well, he's paralyzed for now.
for like 20 more seconds.
Someone should club him.
Okay, let's get him out of here first, out of the scary lightning room, where he won't have his home field advantage.
Not a ping.
Okay.
Alright. So, eventually, you will get him, and I'll just put him over there, because he cannot go anywhere with y'all watching. Reinhold, if you keep making your way around, you'll get to, the area again. He's not paralyzed anymore, but he is, like, restrained and all that shit. So, I'll say grappled, restrained, all that good stuff.
Beaten, bloodied,
Bruised.
losing.
Did you want to?
Krane, how dare
Okay.
you?
Alright.
Krane?
What are you doing to my token?
I assume that Karavi, right?
Yeah.
I assume she can see us at this point?
Yes, she can, in fact.
Okay. Alright. Before we go offering up Sabin, he should have a chance to say his piece, and he's got to be under some kind of influence, right?
If you let him say something, he could just, like, I don't know, like, hurt us again.
Well, do you expect me to play judge, jury, and executioner for this man?
No, but I will if you don't want to.
It's not a matter of wanting.
If he says some crazy stuff, just club him.
I'm with Embra on that one. If he tries to cast a spell, we just beat the crap out of him again.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest, I don't really know how I fall here. Morality's sake says to be fair, but I'm also no longer, well, you know.
Yeah, you're a normal guy now, so we just club it.
Well,
Maybe not to death, just club it to, like, you know, a little bit of sleepy time.
Your family is full of, like, very shifty business people. I don't know if I should get morality from you.
Let's put it this way, everyone. If we were in Port Principe and if we were the town guard and we're going in to catch a murderer, assuming he doesn't immediately, like, well, I guess he did kind of throw out a bunch of spells to try and kill us, but we had the opportunity to subdue him and we took it. Okay.
And if this was the swamp, his spine would already be a spear.
Fair.
I like that option.
Point of inspiration to Vazur.
But I don't think that just because we're in a cave underground with a man who's possibly drowned a woman, that we should resort to murdering him and handing him over on sight.
Okay, but he did say something to Embra about, like, why did you bring me another one? So that was suspicious.
It was.
Did
But-
you know that, Embra?
I know that man.
No, I don't think you did. I mean, you've heard of Sabin, and it seems that he is sort of understood to a very elementary level, that something to do with Genasi has a power over that sort of aura that he was standing in, although he has not found a way to unlock it.
And if you'll all indulge me for one more point here, we don't know where the archives are, and he's the only one who may have any information on it. If we hand him over to Karavi, then she may just drown him and kill him, and we lose all
We
possibility
also
of getting a
don't
lead.
know that she's gonna kill him.
She is probably a spirit of vengeance in some way and wants to take her vengeance on the man who killed her.
She just wants to give him a hug.
She will speak, and she will say, I see him now. If I embrace him and drown him with me, I will be released.
Oh, okay, so she does want to drown him. I see.
Yeah, that's my bet.
Hey, Vazur.
So,
Oh, Vazur, I think Embra was calling you.
I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Yes, Embra?
Can I borrow scales for a moment?
Sure. Let me just work on them for a second. I'll do his little one last repair action he's got. Just in case he's... I forget how much that is. 2d8 plus 2.
Yep. I'm gonna build that into the thing. So let's see. It'll be a healing action, and it'll be nice.
Is
2d8
the-
plus 2. Yeah,
Is the quarterstaff of warning considered a magical weapon?
technically, yeah. Quarterstaff is a weapon, and it's a magic item.
Okay. Okay. So, I know it seems crazy, but he should have a chance to at least say his piece. I mean,
What if we ask him some questions instead of letting him say his piece?
well,
Like, where are the archives?
I'm getting to that part, Krane. Hold on.
Okay.
He should have an opportunity when it comes to Karavi to say his piece. I may not be a judge, and I don't think any of us here are, but I mean, this is the closest we're going to get to having him go in front of a jury of his peers. You know, all things considered, and on top of that, we need to ask him some questions. So, if everyone's ready, I'm going to take the gag off, and we'll give him a chance to answer some questions and hopefully give us a good enough reason to defend himself or not, and then we can end this problem with Karavi.
How has he been reacting to this so far?
He seems very struck and out of it and sort of grasping at straws and not really sure how to act or move or think. He seems almost, in a weird way, like comatose.
Almost like he's under the influence of something?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna turn down this music.
Sure.
And I'm gonna remove the gag.
Hey, Drew.
Yes.
Can I touch this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, I'm gonna touch it.
Okay.
This works.
I will get back to you in a moment, Reinhold, just because I want to resolve this kind of deal here. So, Embra, you are sort of drawn to this, and as you are drawn in this way, you feel like for some reason you were brought here, and you're sort of oozing some wounds, like blood from your wounds, out onto the ground. And you see them getting like sucked in to the stone. And you start to feel like a small rumble beneath you.
Oh dear.
You feel your feet starting to like shake and give way, and you're not sure that's the best place to be standing right now.
Wait, where's Embra?
I'll move. Embra left.
As you move, eventually, the sort of stone middle part of this platform will give way to a hole. And I will come back to you in a moment, Embra.
Okay.
Please continue, Reinhold.
Alright, I'm going to remove Sabin's gag.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my quarterstaff out and ready to bop him if he goes and tries to cast a spell.
Sure. So you remove the gag, and sort of blood and spit follow it, and he is just like just dripping from the mouth with his sort of bodily fluids and barely standing on his own strength. And he is just glazed over eyes and just looking off into the distance like 1,000-yard stare. Sort of just at the maiden.
Sabin, are you still in there?
When you say
Is she
Sabin,
doing
you
something
get...
to him?
No, doesn't seem that way. When you say Sabin, you see like a twitch at the ear like a dog.
I'm gonna step in between him and Karavi. Sabin, we have some questions for you.
This blank stare.
I've got nothing to fix this, Reinhold.
Maybe turn him around so he can't see her.
I mean, I guess it's worth a shot. I'll spin him around so he can't see her.
Yeah, you spin him, and he is now staring here.
What the hell?
I don't know if there's anything left of him in there.
He might have been a puppet for so long that his mind is nearly gone. Or maybe he's still just under the influence and that we could be sentencing him to death.
Well, that's what worries me, Vazur. If he is under some kind of spell, what if him hurting Karavi was unintentional? Same as Krane shot me.
Insight check.
Who are you insight checking?
Sabin.
Okay.
Does it look like what happened when Krane shot Reinhold?
I see. I don't know.
Don't you mean Robin Zegblue?
That's true.
I do mean
Was
Robin
Krane
Zegblue.
looking into a mirror when it happened? How would Robin Zegblue know? So just briefly, as this is going on, and Karavi is obviously understanding what you guys are saying and hearing you. She will sort of retort at one point and say, it is no accident to put one underwater and force them to breathe it into their lungs. Krane, if this is what happened to you, Sabin got it a lot stronger than you did.
If I'm being totally honest, Reinhold, even if he was under the influence when that happened, he's been under it for a very long time then. There may not even be a way to break it. We might as well just put this lady to rest.
Vazur, give me an intelligence check. I mean, it'll effectively be like Arcana, but your int is the same. Okay. Yeah, I think Vazur, you think you're on the right track with something. If Sabin has been like this for so long, it might have become like part of his being. Like this, at some point, if the Succubus Incubus duo or whatever, or something like that, had to keep charming him, like the DC would have been, you know, say at a 10, then a 12, 15, 18, 20, 25, 30, like to a point where Sabin could not resist. And almost didn't want to resist, I would say.
I'm sure it was the succubus who charmed him, and maybe it wasn't red.
Well, I mean,
We've dealt with that
he
before.
did say, I'm almost done my honeys or sweets or whatever. It sounded like he was very infatuated with them. And at that level of indoctrination, I don't see it breaking if they die.
Karavi will call out again and say, bring him to me. I want his sunken lover to see the eyes drain with color. The depths of this water will be all he knows.
I'm just gonna brush that off for just a second here. Vazur, if what you're saying is true, and this man has been under the influence of these succubi for a long time.
Sending stone went off.
Yep. For a long time, then
Shaz, I'm busy.
that would mean that there is a chance that it wasn't his decision to hurt Karavi, and if that's the case, then we'd be condemning an innocent man to a death he didn't even deserve.
Reinhold, at this point, we're more like condemning a husk to death. The man is already gone. If you won't do
Any of
this,
us have
I'll
the
drag him
magic
over
to
there.
fix it.
No, he's so cute.
JK, unless.
Delayed succubus dying breath.
No, don't be drowned for eternity. You're so sexy.
What would you do if I was there?
BB.
Vazur, I understand that what's left of Sabin isn't really Sabin anymore, but in the grand scheme, it would be the same as removing his mortal life for a crime that he had no choice over.
I understand where you're coming from, so you can go that way, and you don't have to see it happen.
I'm not averse to seeing it, I wish there was a way for us to settle it in a way that was fair.
I wish we could just walk out with him and find some place that could fix him or something like that, but not only would be getting him out be very difficult, but I would also like to put this poor innocent soul to rest.
Can I cut in here for a moment?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sabin
God,
tries to...
Is that you?
Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret.
Hello, Tosh.
Sabin will try to stumble forward. And
I'll watch.
Hold on there, but
he utters, as he is looking and stumbling in this direction, he utters a word.
What word?
Penance.
Ah, see, he even wants to go, Reinhold.
I don't know if that's his penance or someone else's.
Regardless,
Penance.
it's not you doing it, right?
Penance is more than one thing. It's a chance for redemption.
Isn't it a coin?
That's a penny, Krane.
Oh,
That's a pence.
That's an electrum. As a small aside, we had on my Wednesday game, someone got change back, and it was
Yeah.
disgusted noises.
Might as well be paperweights.
I'll try and like not get into Sabin's face, but kind of like catch his attention. I know that's probably not going to happen, but Sabin, what do you mean by penance? I know he's not going to respond, by the way. Come on, Sabin.
That is all he utters.
we didn't hear anything.
You said penance again.
He said penance again.
Oh, okay.
Riven, why don't you step out of his way?
At least make his last steps of his own free will. Or what's left of his will. I will put myself over here, though, and die.
Yes, die into the here. I'll make it easy for you. There you go. So
Thank you.
Sabin will
Riven.
continue to stumble forward, not taking a linear path.
Could have said that.
I'll
Yes.
just stand behind him, I guess. Just make sure he's not trying to
Okay.
wander off.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll say the minute he gets within hair reach, Karavi will, with advantage. Although she might not need it. Okay, she needed it. Will grab Sabin, and with her grasping hair and embrace, will reel Sabin in without any struggle.
I should have looted him.
I'll say he had no magic items on him.
Okay, fair enough.
And you guys sort of watch as the sort of same effect comes upon him. And he's just got this fog about him. And in time, they will both slowly sink out of sight, and Karavi, as you see her embracing Sabin as he is drained to 0 hit points. Sabin will fall into the depths, and as Karavi starts to disappear with him, you see she sort of fades into the ether, and sort of blows away in the water into dust and utters a, I thank you.
You're welcome.
And Karavi is set free from her earthly bonds.
I will just take a few moments to, I assume the hand didn't disappear.
No, unfortunately. It's still physical.
Since that's the only piece of her body that we found, I'll take a few minutes to give her a semblance of some kind of funeral rites.
Well, I feel great about that.
Embra, what are you doing at this current moment?
You know, just hanging out with Scales,
Mm-hmm.
unlocking holes in the ground. You know.
Sure, sure. I feel that. I can make this even better. Here we go. Okay. At any point, do you go back to the party, or are you hanging here? Also, at some point, I will say, Embra, you see all of this stuff disappear. And there is no more lightning.
What about the direwolf?
The direwolf is technically ethereal, so he would go with when Saban went, or actually when he died. So yeah, direwolf would have been gone for a while.
You can't have the dog.
What
Yeah.
about the dog?
Can't save all dogs. So are you staying here, or are you heading back?
I probably would just tell Scales, like, you know, go back and...
Gotcha. Okay. So Scales is Paul Revere. Here, Zach, I'll save some time.
Thank you.
There you go.
What is the boy? Did ever fall in a well?
Did anybody notice Embra left?
Oh yeah,
That's the real
yeah.
question.
Crane pointed out. Scales will come up to you, Vazur, and sort of nudge you.
Ah, I see. Embra no longer needs your help, and you're here to sit with us? Oh, you want us to go to Embra? Okay, gotcha.
How do you understand him?
I don't sometimes.
It's quite easy. I
Brutal
understand
honesty.
him.
Crane, I'm assuming you're done floating.
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, I guess.
I was gonna say you might be out of time when it comes to your float.
And on the walk back, Vazur will kind of like settle up next to Reinhold and be like,
Oh.
I'm sorry that it didn't go the way you wanted it.
It's not that, Vazur. It's a matter of law. I mean, the man, he very well, and personally I believe he was guilty of the crimes that Karavi levied against him, but that being said, I'm not one to just take justice and law and throw it away. So I wanted to give the man a chance to try and defend himself, justify his actions, help us understand why he did what he did. But it seems that he was too far gone for us to have that chance.
Fair enough.
Bro,
You must
what
really
did you
hate visiting
do?
in the swamps.
It's not all bad. Sometimes you have to adapt to the culture around you. And also you have to remember that laws in places like Port Principe are different than laws in Bogton.
It's true.
It's true.
And my job is to respect the law. Sometimes that means respecting laws I don't agree with.
Fair
Even-
enough.
Even if it means, within reason, that I have to ignore when something happens. Now, if it's like murder or something, that's different, but...
I'm sorry. Were you saying something, Abigail?
Just asking Embra, what did she do?
Oh, I touched
There's
it.
a giant hole in the ground.
Yeah, I touched it.
So, Embra, as you've been in here the longest, I will say when you get to like here and you peer inside it, you see a very faint like blue-gray glow. Must be at least 100 feet down.
Oh, we didn't get our ropes back.
Oh, shit.
So
I still
delete
have some
them
rope.
from your inventory. Whoever used
I'm going
Yep,
to
yep, yep.
delete the 50 feet of rope that I used.
It's
Use
okay.
50 feet of rope on Saban.
Well, I had to make sure the wizard man wasn't going anywhere.
And yet he still got up and walked away.
Can I just send it to Sabin?
No. No.
Sabin's dead.
It's not always about the rope, Vazur. It's
Okay.
about the Mets, baby. Let's go
It's
Mets.
a
Get a
Let's
home
go! So, if we're going to get down there, sorry, Scales, you're going to have to go back in the bag.
run.
It'll only be for a moment, because I mean, unless you want to explode hitting into it, come on.
I can carry Scales on my back.
I don't. Will Featherfall work if you can still carry him?
I mean,
Okay.
you're casting Featherfall on me, right?
Yes.
So if you cast Featherfall on me, then anything I'm carrying would also be included in that.
Let's pray. Everyone ready?
We also have enough charges of Featherfall between, like, the two of us to, like, you know, also just Featherfall.
Just the two of us?
Just the two of us.
Where are we praying to?
Yeah, I think we're praying to Tosh, since nobody else here has a god anymore.
Okay, Tosh, let's go.
Not specifically true. Okay, so y'all doing Featherfall on, what, everybody?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it on everybody.
Okay.
Hang on, let me go actually cast it.
The bottom of this endless void.
A quick side roast on Riven.
Oh,
That was good.
Okay. Okay, are you all heading into the abyss?
Yeah, I guess
What?
Vazur's just gonna go head first. Not
Well, you know,
not
he
gonna.
cast it, so.
Why do we
guess.
want to go in the hole?
Probably because that's where the archives are.
Oh. God, that background from Reinhold's token, standing in that light.
Yeah, that's. Oh,
Gives me
I don't know why, but it reminds me of Windows 7.
Why? Because it used to crash all the time and show you that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alrighty.
No, I'm sorry, not 7. XP. My bad.
Oh, fair. All right. So, as you guys, with the help of Vazur's Featherfall, and having dispatched Sabin, and saving Karavi from her undeath, we're only going to go for a few more minutes, but I will introduce you to this next area. One by one, and I'm just going to stack you up here to make it easy.
The ants go marching.
Yeah, that's right. One by one, you slowly fall into what seems to be an unending abyss until all of you spot what Embra did. A bluish, ghostly light that is seemingly pulsing every second or so as you guys descend deeper into this just crevice, like perfectly carved hole going down dozens, if not hundreds of feet. And you see this blue ghostly light illuminating something. And it seems to be illuminating maybe a fountain? But as you get closer, you see it's a fountain with a hand sticking out of it, and little stepping stones beyond that. And outside of those stepping stones, you see these, this sort of geometric shape like a hex, and on the perimeter of that hex are these blue plasma-like lines that sort of just set a perimeter around this fountain. I'll show you that right now.
Oh god.
Why is Krane on it?
All of you are on it.
Why is that person glitching?
Well, look at their thing. It's a creepy little chicken.
Oh no, it's a
here.
bloodborne boss.
I'm still loading.
Yep, no worries.
Don't worry, you're not missing anything that will probably.
I'm gonna pause so you don't have to render any more movement.
We found the archivist.
Is everyone in?
I can see my portrait. Well, I can't actually see my portrait, but if I hover over a certain spot, it says near death, and then shows my little portrait in the bottom left.
Sure. So I'm gonna
Let me
I'm gonna
exit
spread
and
you out a little
reload.
bit. There you go. So yeah, as you guys descend and you land on this sort of hand that has a fountain underneath it, you look around and this is just an ornate room, finest stonework you have ever seen, inlaid with brass and little bits of gold and iron. And you see in each corner of the room there is a like a scholarly-looking statue. And you see these small pulsing lights around all these like circles of runes. And as you look and kind of get your eyes straight, you take a look in front of one of the statues, and in what you would call a wheelchair, you see a woman with a black and gray lace dress, sort of affixed to the chair. And she's got a sort of hairnet of like, probably tulle or something would be the material I'd say. It kind of closely resembles. All black, and you see this grayish white aged hair. And this woman has to be, you think, some form of humanoid? Dresses like she is 90 years old, but has a very young, childish face, like she is maybe 13, 14, 15. And as you all arrive, she will scoot her chair forward. And she will greet you all and say, I was not expecting any visitors today, nor any time soon for that matter. But I would all the while still welcome you to the archives of Leao. I hope you enjoy what we have to offer. If you have any questions, I will be of service any way I can.
Are people?
I'm not hearing nothing either.
I did not hear anything. I just didn't want to say it.
I'm still loading.
Maybe he's like the voice. I don't know.
I just heard a small chuckle and then nothing else.
That is quite unfortunate. She has effectively welcomed you all to the archives of Leao and said she was not expecting any visitors, but she is happy to oblige nonetheless. And if you guys have any questions, she would be more than happy to answer. That being said, yeah. Let me see. Ah, there we go. So this woman will stay in her chair, of course, and just sort of approach you down here towards the first stepping stone. And she will gesture for you all to disembark and take a load off.
Okay.
Well, this is honestly a little unexpected, this level of hospitality.
Well, I like to tidy up around the archives the best I can. It is, after all, what I am here for. I don't tend to venture too far in, but that is another matter.
Do you live down here?
I do. I am the keeper of this place, and it is what I am tasked with.
How many visitors do you get as of recent?
Well, not nearly enough as I'd like, but that is not why I signed up.
Fair enough.
I'm going to test something out before we end for the evening.
I'm still not loaded in.
Understood.
Gosh.
Do you hear this voice?
Darren, she said take a load off. You have to, you have to have the load first.
Do you hear this voice?
Barely. Very, very, very barely.
Gotcha.
Just quiet.
I know what to do for the future then.
Awesome sauce.
Okay, Darren, I'm going to try and get you to see the map before we end, but this is where we are going to be stopping for the night.
Okay.
Whee!
Cool. I just have one question, Drew.
Yeah, absolutely.
What level sorcerer was Sabin?
12th level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He cast living and opponent cold. Yeah, he fucked.
Yeah, I was wondering. Not that I mean, I totally understand because you're a GM, but I was like, that Hound of Ill Omen or whatever has a lot more HP than it's supposed to.
Yep. And I actually, because I wanted to balance it, I didn't like that it would only have the temp HP, so I'm like,
Yeah,
I'll just add it onto the actual wolf stat block.
that worked perfectly. I was like, after the first hit, I was like, oh, this isn't the Hound of Ill Omen or whatever. This is something extra.
So yeah, that's where we're going to pick up next week.